Good morning, everybody, and welcome to a early edition of Play-by-Play with DrDelay. I, of course, am DrDelay, and we've got some NFL football early for you in the morning as the Denver Broncos take on the New York Jets in a London game. Yes, another London game. The Broncos entering today's contest with a 3-2 record. The Jets are 0-5, looking for their first win. Will they get it today? I mean, well, the odds say no. The odds say the Broncos will be the victor today. 71%, 71% have the Broncos winning as far as ESPN is concerned whenever they run the analytics, and 29% is the percentage that ESPN thinks their chance to win. Just ignore that part. Just ignore that part. That is terrible. It's still early. Yes, Trisk, it is early for football. Lewis saying, Dr. Death, how's it going? Yeah, I feel like death right now. I feel like death. But yeah, again, thank you guys for joining me this early in the morning. But yeah, pretty much we'll see if the Jets can get their first win. They have been pretty bad in the pick'em. 95% of ESPN users believe that the Broncos will win today. Of course, only 5% have the Jets. And, of course, the Jets, just again, they have yet to win. But if there is a game that they have a chance at winning, you got to say that maybe, it's this one, a game that the Broncos, of course, traveling. They both travel, of course, but, maybe that plays a factor into today's game. Of course, Bo Nix, starting quarterback of the Broncos, he's been okay. I wouldn't say he's been good or great or anything, but he's been passable. Fields, of course, gets the stats, but of course, again, lacking in the wins department, so that's always a problem. But again, they are 0-5, looking for their first one. Breece Hall, though, is a special player. We'll see if they can get him involved. Of course, again, if they're already behind, then I just don't see it happening. Everyone say Broncos 31, Jets. Yeah, I saw that earlier comment, Trisk. I'm sorry. Yeah, the Jets probably winning today. Yeah, you never know. You never know. Again, usually everyone goes one way, then reality has it going the other way. Here's the Broncos through the season so far. Of course, they opened up with the Titans at home. Didn't really look all that great. 20-12 was the score there. Then they lose to Indianapolis in a controversial fashion. Then they lose at Los Angeles. We covered that game. Of course, then they blew out the Bengals on Monday Night Football. And then, of course, the upset of pretty much the upset of the week last week over Philadelphia. 21-17. Everyone was talking about it. So maybe they can repeat that magic today. Or maybe they're on that high and the Jets bring them down low. I don't know. You never know. You never know with the NFL. You never know with sports in general. Anything can happen. Now, for the Jets, who, again, just have been pretty bad. Of course, they lost the opening game to Pittsburgh. We saw that one. Then they lost and got blown out by the Bills, 30-10. Then they lost a close one to the Buccaneers. They came back and took the lead, but then the Buccaneers ended up winning that one, 29-27. We did cover that Dolphins-Jets game. So this is the third game, actually, for the Jets that we've covered on the channel. 27-21 on that Monday night. And then, of course, losing to the Cowboys last week, 37-22. So, yeah, already 3 Jets games. I did not expect that, but here we are. Here we are. And, of course, this is, I believe, our second Broncos game. It's been a while, folks. Let me go ahead and think this here. Broncos, I believe. Yeah, the Broncos and Chargers. I believe that's the last. Yeah, it's the only one. Yeah. So this is our second Broncos game, third Jets game on our channel. Look at that. So they're still doing the national anthems and stuff like that. Would have been nice to see this. Never. Would have been nice to see it off camera as they're doing the God Save Our King or whatnot. No offense to the Brits, if there's anybody from England here. We just don't care, But, Anyway, we're just ready for football. We are ready for some football again. The Jets need to get something going. Pretty much, you can't say that they're eliminated. You don't want to say that, because they're not eliminated. But 0-5, I don't think anyone who started off 0-5 has made the playoffs. And of course, the Broncos looking to stay in the thick of it, 3-2 record. The Chargers, of course, dropping 2 in a row. So the Broncos are looking at that AFC West, thinking, "Oh man, well, hey, we have a chance to be ahead of everybody at the end of the day." And, of course, the Jets, again, looking to just to get in the win column. I believe they are one. Oh, no, they are the only team. I thought there was another team. Oh, yeah, that's right. The Saints did win last week. So, yes, the Jets are the only team that is yet to win a game. Yep, Jets looking for the first one. Can it be done today? I guess we'll find out. Again, most people saying no, it cannot. It will not happen today, but you never know. Again, we see upsets all the time here, so we'll see what happens. Looks like the Jets wearing their green helmets, green jerseys, and white pants. And the Broncos wearing their navy helmets, white jerseys, and navy pants. Trying to see who's kicking off. Looks like the Jets will be kicking off. Temperatures 59 degrees there in London, Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, home of the Tottenham Hotspur Spurs. Not a bad. They're okay. They're an okay soccer team. They're okay. Jets got to win someday, right? Oh yeah, Lewis. I think that is true. They got to win someday. Oh, that's right. I forgot about the NFL bots. Thank you very much. NFL game streaming on blah, 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 blah. All right. Well, we are ready for some football, folks. As Nick Folk is ready to kick things off. That is fielded at the 5. He's at the 10, 15, the 20, reversing field, and that didn't work out as he's stopped at the 21-yard line. So that's where the Broncos will begin their opening drive. With coming out again, Bo Nix, the second-year quarterback. Not a bad rookie year, of course. Leading the Broncos to the playoffs this year, looking to take that next step forward. 3-2 right now. They've won their last 2 games. That's always a positive. And, of course, they see the 0-5 Jets in their sights. A chance to make it 3 in a row. 1st and 10 at the 22. Nix is under center. Nix, it's a toss. This is Dobbins down the left side, and he's not going to get much, as he may have gotten a yard, if that. Jets supposedly have a great defense. I guess we have yet to really see that this year. They're looking to kind of make some noise here in London. Again, they have just been atrocious. Atrocious. They allowed 34 points to the Steelers. That's not good. 2nd and 9, ball at the 23. Nix is under center. One receiver to the right, tight ends in tight. Nix hands it off. This is Dobbins again, bouncing it outside, now cutting inside at the 25, and, well, that's where he's going to be stopped. Tackle by Jermaine Johnson. So just like that, it's 3rd and 7 for the Broncos. 2 carries, 3 yards has been the drive so far for the Broncos. J.K. Dobbins with both of those carries. Can the Jets defense do something? That is the question. Nix is in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Nix drops back, looking to his right. Heavy pressure, evading, moving to his right, fires. It's caught at the 30, breaks a tackle. Oh, and he fumbles the ball. He fumbles the ball. There's a scrum for it. Who has it? I think the Jets may have landed first. I don't know if they recovered it. Everyone's still looking. Referees trying to pull those that don't have the ball away. What in the world, Aaron Glenn pointing? It is Jets football. Wow. Nick's doing a great job of evading, in the pocket, just breaking free, then fires, and then makes, nice catch there, and then he turns upfield, and then boom, a fumble. Again, they're showing the replay here. Nick's breaking out of 2 sacks, and then all of a sudden there's a fumble. Franklin with the fumble. Good morning, Denny. How's it going? Good to see you. Good to see you, Denny. Malachi Corley, I like him. I'm going Jets for the W. Okay. Good morning, Dr. Lay. Hopefully you got a good night rest and feel better. I feel a little bit better. I got some rest. I still didn't sleep a full, 8 hours or whatnot. So it's okay. I can sleep tonight. All right, well, the Jets take over at the Broncos 37. Fields is under center, sending a man in motion. Fields takes a snap, hands it off to Hall up the middle, and that's really not going to get you much as he gets a couple. So Fields has, of course, you look at the, for his stats, in his 3 complete games, 72% completion, 294 total yards a game. That includes, of course, rushing. 7 touchdowns, no interceptions. But again, you're 0-5. 2nd and 8 at the 35. Fields is in the shotgun, and there's a lot of movement. A lot of movement indeed. False starts for the Jets. Clifford Franklin may need some stickum. I don't think it's Clifford. I don't think that's his name. That was a football movie reference. Okay, I'm not familiar. So that'll back him up 5. It's going to be 2nd and 13 for the Jets. Again, they get the fumble. Now they're moving backwards. 2nd and 13 at the 40. Fields is in the shotgun. Receiver to the left, receiver to the right. Tight ends are in tight. Fields drops back, looking, moving to his right. And he is going to get tackled. And I think he got back to the line of scrimmage. I don't think there was much else there, I guess. So 3rd and long coming up. Again, the Jets, with Fields, the thing is that they just don't put up enough points, and when they put up enough points, it's because they're already down. That is really the thing with Fields. You'll see a lot of Twitter warriors defending the guy, but at the end of the day, Fields has yet to prove that he is a starting quarterback. That is the reality of things, folks. 3rd and 13. Fields and the Jets are at the 40. They need to get to the 27. Fields drops back, steps up. He's going to take off and run, and he'll get a little bit. He might do a little bit better with the field goal range, I guess. That's what we're going to do here. So that's a gain of about 4 or 5. Oh, I'm going to say 6. Okay, well, that's going to mark him down again at the 34. And that'll be about a 51, 52-yard field goal. The Replacements. Yeah, no, I haven't seen that movie. I've never seen it. Morning, Doc. I made it almost on. Oh, you're good, Jonathan. Hey, I'm not really here. I'm here, but I'm not really here. I'm still sleeping, pretty much. So, a 52-yard field goal from the right hash. Snap, hold, kick. It is up. It is good. Right down the middle. Well, the Jets, the Jets open up the scoring here. They get the fumble, but didn't really move the ball forward. So, 3-0 Jets leading over the Broncos with 11 minutes to go in the first quarter. All right, well, thank you guys again for hanging out this morning. I apologize. I'm still sleepy, but hey, it is what it is. But again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. If you haven't already done so, make sure to leave a like and, of course, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already subscribed, folks. This is a growing channel. We are definitely on our way to greatness as we have now, had over... Again, 1,000, almost 1,100 subs. I can't really say 1,100 but yeah, 1,000 subs in the last 9 weeks. We have definitely been moving up. We crossed over 1,400 yesterday. And it's definitely a growing channel. Very excited for the potential here. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Of course, feel free to chat down below. Talk about whatever you like. I try to read as many comments as possible. In London, it is all about the kicks. Okay. I don't really understand. I don't understand there, Trisk. Good morning, Falcon. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, we got some morning football, Jets and the Broncos in the morning. And then after this, I got Steelers and the Browns. And that's going to be that should be a very low-scoring game, I think. 17-13 type of game. I would be surprised if anyone scores 20. And if they do, it's because there are some defensive touchdowns or the defense set them up. Yeah, that would be a very low-scoring game. Now, the Browns, I don't think Browns have not defeated the Steelers in Heinz Field since 2003. So that does give me a little bit. Now, this is a regular season, by the way. Obviously, remember the playoff game. So there is some hope for the Steelers today. Kicks. Soccer. Yeah, I understand. But, why did you spell it that way? I don't know. That's why I was confused. Anyway, we're back here in London. The Jets leading 3-0 over the Broncos. Again, the Broncos opened up with the ball, then they turned it over on a Franklin fumble, and the Jets really just couldn't do much with it. And then they, of course, kicked a 52-yard field goal. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry, Trisk. I'm lost. I am sorry, Trisk. I am completely lost there in the playoffs. Playoffs? Don't talk about the playoffs. Not with the Jets. You can't do it. All right, we're ready to kick things back off here to Denver. There it is. Folk kicks it away once again. Fielded at the 3, at the 10, the 15, the 20, 25, 30, 35, brought down at the 37. Nice return there by Mims. So the Broncos will have a little bit better field position here. Kicks is quicker. Okay. Yeah, I understand that. I understand I thought that's what you were trying to do with Knicks, but it's a completely different word. Anyway, 1st and 10. 1st and 10 at the 37 for Bo Nix and the Broncos. In the shotgun, they actually marked him down at the 38. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver to the right, going left to right on your YouTube screen. Nix drops back, fires. It's caught at the 43, immediately tackled as he's brought down at the 44. That was Atkins with the catch. Tight end, fullback hybrid. So Atkins makes a catch, and then he's pulled to the bench. Well, that's what the Broncos need to do. Again, they need to just try to get some positive stuff here. Again, Dobbins didn't really get much on the ground earlier. Then the one completed pass they have, then there's a fumble right after that. So 2nd and 4, Nix is under center, ball at the 44. Fakes the toss now, moving to his left. Pump fakes, fires, and it is thrown out of bounds. Incomplete pass intended, I believe, for Mims. Yeah. Good stuff by Nix, though. He was facing heavy pressure. The heavy toss, as soon as he started moving to his left, he had a guy in his face. Did a good job of making him miss, with the pump fake, buying him some more time to throw the ball away. So already it's 3rd and 4 for the Broncos. Ball at the 44. They need to get to the 48 for a brand new set of downs. Nix in the shotgun. Nix drops back, looking to his left, fires. It's caught on a slant at the 50 and brought down at the 45. That is a brand new set of downs for the Broncos. Just a slant route, pretty much. Oh, yeah, it wasn't on Sauce Gardner, so, yeah, they look to take advantage of trying to go the other way. Of course, Stevens isn't a bad corner himself. All right, so 1st and 10 for the Broncos. Ball at the 45. Nix is in the pistol. 2 receivers to the right. And it looks like the Broncos may have already jumped. Yeah, false start. It's going to back them up 5. So that'll back them up 5. It'll make it 1st and 15 for the Broncos. Not what you want to see if you're a Denver fan or listen to. 1st and 15, ball at the 50. Nix is in the shotgun. Chips to the right, one receiver to left. Nix fakes the handoff, fires. It's caught, but the Jets are all over it. That's going to be a loss on the play, a loss of a couple. That was Evan Ingram on the catch. Again, he had no chance. The Jets swarmed him to the ball. You're going Jets 22, Broncos 21. Jets picking up their first win of the season, according to Lewis. 2nd and 16. Ball at the 49. Nix fakes the toss. No, he does toss it. This is Franklin down the right side, and he's only going to get 2. Trying to get something going there, but the Jets were really all over it, so good stuff on the Jets defense. The defense playing much better so far, so early in this one. So 3rd and 14 for the Broncos. They are at the 48. They need to get to the 34 for a brand new set of downs. Nix in the shotgun. Nix drops back, looking to his left, moving to his right, fires. It's caught at the 45 and is at the 40, and he's tackled at the 39-yard line. So that's going to be well short of the line to gain, as that'll make it 4th and 5. That'll be about a 57, 58-yard field goal if they try it. They can only win a game playing out of the country. Yeah, I don't know. They might not win in the United States. They might not. So it looks like they are going to try a long field goal here. What is this, about a 57-yard attempt? This is Will Lutz. The old Saints kicker came over with Sean Payton. 57-yard attempt from the right hash. It is up. It is fading right, but it stays in, and it's good. 3-3 is now your score. It was kind of dancing. I was going to say dancing in the moonlight, but that is not necessarily what it is here. It's in the afternoon. But 3-3 is your score with 7:03 left to go here in the first quarter. In London, it's all about the kicks. This guy. Anyway, folks, again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Folks, this is what I do. I call games. So, yeah, if you like the style that I have, which is more, I'm trying to do a more of a traditional style of broadcast, make sure to leave a like and, of course, subscribe to the channel for more play-by-play with DrDelay. This is what I do, folks. I call games. Of course, we have a big Sunday slate for you guys today. After this, hopefully this game ends with a little bit of time to rest. And then I got the Browns and the Steelers. Then I have the Bengals and the Packers. And then the Lions and the Chiefs for Sunday nights. I know I'll get a little bit of a break there at the end, but we'll see. We'll see. Does the football carry more in London? It may. Yeah, they do a lot more kicking there in front of the Englishmen in Europe, you know. They're trying to show off, hey, we kick too. This is impressive. It's much more impressive than soccer. Which, you know, I love soccer. I'm a soccer guy. Of course, they call it football, which is kind of weird, but, you know, I like soccer. Soccer actually was the original term. Just saying. It actually was. It was used by England until about the 50s or 60s. But it is what it is. Long day. Yep. We gotta do it. You know, I gotta make this channel into something special. Work hard now, and then maybe later down the road, if I'm able to do this for a living, then hey, that means I can take a little bit easier. You know, if we got a big crowd in here, then I don't have to do 4 streams a day. It would still be nice, you know. I would still like to do it, ideally. You know, make that into a big thing. But yeah, I got to work hard now, and then I can rest a little bit later down the road. But yeah, it's going to be a long day. Yesterday, of course, I had about 10 hours of streaming yesterday. with the 3 streams. So, yeah, today, 12, possibly 13, depending on how the games go. All right, we're back here in London, where it's 3-3 Denver and New York. 57-yard field goal by Lutz to tie it up. So it looks like, again, the Broncos will be kicking things off, as there is the kickoff. Fielded at the 5. He's at the 10, the 15, the 20, 25, 30. Breaks the tackle, still on his feet at the 35. Oh, he's at the 40, 45, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30. Brought down at the 25. Oh, man, he was stumbling and bumbling and then decided to stay up. And the kicker just missed the tackle. Luckily, though, there was one guy that just kept up with him the entire time. But that is huge. They're actually going to mark him down at the Denver 24. Oh, what a return. Keeping his hand on the turf. Thank you again, NFL Game Stream. Folks, if you want to go and watch the game and get a virus, there you go. Won't stop you. 1st and 10. Fields is in the shotgun. Trips to the left, one receiver to the right. Fields tosses to Hall. Down the left side. Oh, the Broncos are all over it, and that's a loss on the play. That's a loss of 1. Trying to break it outside with Hall. Just couldn't do it. Another field goal coming up. Oh, yeah. Hey, the Jets will take it. Showing off Nick Bonito. I honestly don't know how to... I think it's Bonito. 7 sacks. It's tied for most in the NFL, so good stuff there for Nick Bonito. Again, if that's not how you pronounce it, let me know, because it sounds like I'm saying pretty in Spanish. 2nd and 12. That's a loss of 2 on the play. Ball at the 26. Fields hands it off to Hall up the middle, and he's going to get a few as he's brought down at the 22. It's a gain of 4 for Breece Hall. That was funny. Yeah, I guess his name is Bonito. I don't know. It is what it is. I mean, technically, it's Bonito, because you got to say, your O's like that in Spanish for some reason. 3rd and 8. Ball at the 22. They need to get to the 14 for a brand new set of downs. Fields in the shotgun, going right to left on your YouTube screen. Fields drops back, looking to his right. Heavy pressure, fires. It's caught, but immediately he's smacked. And that's going to be a loss of 1. I believe that was Davis on the catch. I could be wrong on that. I'm just kind of waiting to see who that was. Yes, that was Davis. Again, I've already covered the Jets 3 times for some reason this year, so I kind of am familiar with their players, even their backups. How are we doing? We're exhausted, Draven. How are you doing? So it looks like Nick Folk will be on to attempt. So this is about a 41-yard attempt from the left hash. Snap, hold, kick. It is up. It is good. All right. That's 3 field goals in this one. 3-3, and then another 3. 6-3, though, is your score. The Jets leading over the Broncos with 4:55 left to go here in the first quarter. Folks, again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Definitely appreciate you guys joining me on this in this early matchup. Again, I know there's like the Broncos guys probably doing this. I actually don't know for certain, but I assure you that Good Sports is definitely calling the game. So again, I appreciate you guys for letting me call this one for you, especially with a lot of competition this early in the morning. Good morning, Butterfly. Yes, good morning to you. Oh man, I am still tired. I am still sleepy. Again, yesterday I was up for 38 hours in a row because I couldn't sleep the night prior. And then last night, I would say about 5 to 6 hours. I woke up and I just couldn't go back to sleep. It is what it is. It is what it is. Well, all about the kicks. 13 likes. Nice. Butterbog, that's that's adorable, Lewis. Doctor is Warren back this week? I actually don't know, to be honest with you. But to be honest with you, Draven, Gainwell's looked really good. Gainwell has looked very good. So I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying that Warren, isn't needed, but I mean, Gainwell's look very good. How long is he going to? Yeah, again, I don't know. I guess I'll find out. I guess very after this game. 38 hours. Yeah, I just have some sleeping issues right now. A lot of stuff happening behind the scenes, but we'll be fine. It's the most Jets thing to have a 3-and-out and kick a field goal when the drive starts at the 25. Yep, Colton. There he goes. Pivot. That's a legend right there, folks. Pivot is a legend. I do know him IRL. What a legend he is. Good to see you. Good morning to you, Pivot. He's looked good. Yeah, no. Gainwell's looked very good. You're not a bug. Yeah. But yeah, again, appreciate you guys this morning. Again, make sure to like and subscribe. Of course, we're in commercial break, so if you're wondering why in the world am I just, not talking about the game, well, it's because the game isn't on. So I guess you're just going to have to back off. Give me a sec, folks. Let the game come to me, and then I will be sure to bring the game to you. That's how it works. Again, it's 6-3, the Jets and the Broncos, trying to outdo each other with the field goals. So, if you like field goals, this is the game for you. Dr. Mike Dynasty, Steelers and Packers both in the championship games, but both lost. That sounds about right. That sounds about right. All right, ready to resume things here in London. There is the kickoff. Folk aiming this to the left. And that is caught at the 1. He's at the 10, the 15, the 20, 25, 30, and runs out of bounds at the 32. Mims with the return. Nice return of 30. 30 on the return there. Having a 4-day weekend. Nice. Very nice. Very nice indeed. 1st and 10 coming up for the Broncos. Again, they need to get something going. Of course, they got into somewhat field goal territory last time. I mean, they're at the 40-yard line or something like that. So I guess that's field goal territory now. I don't know how I like that. I really don't, to be honest. It's too far, but it is what it is. 1st and 10 at the 31. Nix is in the pistol. Nix play action moving to his right, fires. It's caught at the 45 and brought down at the 47. Gardner on the tackle. That's a big gain of 16 by Cortland Sutton. He's been decent the last few years, I would say. The bots are up early. Yeah, they are. I see it as a compliment, though. That means I'm in the top percentage right now. I don't know what the percentage is, but they only target, if you're doing well. So if I don't see it, that means I'm getting crushed in the ratings right now. But right now, looking good. Looks like there's a stoppage of play here. The referees and everyone just talking. Now they're talking with Nix. Oh, there's lightning in the area, so I have to go away for 30 minutes. Watch that. Oh, okay. They just had to adjust the game clock here. Football field, yeah, it's on ESPN. I think it's a nice visual. I'm sure, again, I think people like looking at, what visually is happening. Yeah, of course, they, don't mind listening to me, but they want to see what's happening. 1st and 10 at the 48. Nix is under center. Hands it off. This is Dobbins, and Dobbins can't find anything but a fleet of Jets. I think I was trying to think. What are the Jets? What do Jets travel in the planes? I don't think they really travel. A squadron? A fleet. That's more like for like a boat. Regardless, folks, he got back to the line of scrimmage. So 2nd and 10, Nix in the shotgun. Trips to the left, 2 receivers to the right, going left to right on your YouTube screen. Nix drops back, looking over the middle. Now to his left, fires. It's caught at the 42. He's at the 40 and brought down at the 38. This was Sutton on the catch, but there is a flag down on the field. Holding on the offense. A tale as old as time. Peart decided to embrace the Jets defender from behind. You really can't do that. Not really a football move there. 2nd and 20 for the Broncos. Nix is in the shotgun, running back to his right. Trips to the left, one receiver to the right as well. Nix drops back, looking, and he's going to swing it out to the back. He's at the 35, breaks a tackle at the 40, and, well, again, the Jets are all over him, so he's brought down at the 40. It's only a gain of 2, and that'll be 3rd and long for the Broncos. Third and long. 3rd and 17 to be exact. Again, if you're just joining us, Jets 6, Broncos 3 here in London. Nix in the shotgun. Trips left, one receiver to the right. Nix drops back. Steps up, fires. Oh, pump fakes. Now he's going to take off and run. He's at the 45, he's at the 50, and then stumbles out of bounds at the 48. Well, interesting. I mean, that was kind of exciting, but unfortunately he's going to be about 5 yards short of the line to gain. I'll tell you what, that was a very nice pump fake. Faked everyone. Faked me, the cameraman. Pulled the Jets defender out, and that, of course, gave him a nice gain. But the problem is, again, it's 4th and 5, which I don't know. It looks like they're going to go for it. 4th and 5, and they're going for it, folks. They need to get to the 42. They're at the 47. Nix is in the shotgun. Oh, he snaps it. Fires to his right. It's caught at the 42. Runs out of bounds at the 37. That's a gain of 10. Of course, that's a brand new set of downs for the Denver Broncos. That was a gutsy call, and it worked out. Just a little out route here to Ingram. So 1st down coming up for the Broncos. Nix is under center, receiver to the right, tight ends in tight, running back in the backfield. Nix quickly fires, and it's caught at the 31 and immediately dropped down, but of course was able to hold on, and that's going to make it 2nd and 4 now for the Broncos. Just a little quick slant. Sutton just... I mean, of course, that's pretty hard to cover, just a quick slant. I mean, I don't know. Gardner would have to be just amazing. Well, I mean, he is amazing, but that's just... It may have hit the ground there. It's like, so it looks like Aaron Glenn's going to throw the challenge flag here. Interesting. It feels like such a small play, but, you know. Okay, so he doesn't need a challenge because the video assist has said the ball has hit the ground. So my thing is, I feel like that comes in whenever coaches throw the challenge flag. So it's like, are they really looking at all the videos like when they don't throw the challenge flags? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. That's just my beef. That's my beef with it. All right, so it's an incomplete pass, 2nd and 10, ball at the 36. Nix in the shotgun. Now they're going to wind the clock to 103. A lot of stoppage here. Again, folks, it's Jets 6, Broncos 3 with about a minute 03 left to go here in the first quarter. Just resetting everything except, you know, the actual game. Second and 10, ball at the 36. Nix play action, swings out. It's caught by Mims at the 40s, at the 35, and pushed out of bounds at the 33. So that's just a gain of 3 there. Just not much happening. A lot of quick passes, a lot of short passes. I mean, you can look at his stats: 9 for 11, 69 yards. Third and medium, I would say. Nix drops back, steps up, fires to the middle. It's caught at the 20, makes a guy miss, and brought down at the 15. That is Evan Ingram, and he points to a first down, and that is exactly what just happened. A brand new set of downs for the Broncos. So there's a downfield thrown away, about 10 yards down the field. Ingram, of course, breaking the tackle, and then immediately brought down after that. But he was pushed forward. 1st and 10. 4 seconds left to go. Are they going to snap it here? They are. And Nix pump fakes, fires, is caught at the 5, and he waltzes in for a touchdown. Touchdown, Denver Broncos, with 0 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Our first touchdown of the game. It's been all field goals, folks. They should put 90 seconds on review clock. If you can't see anything in 90 seconds to overturn the call, you should move on. Maybe playoff games. To me, that's still pretty long. I don't know. I would do like 15. Like, hey, let's look at it quick. If you can't see anything, now if it's a long call, or like, if it's close, then obviously give it a little bit more. The extra point is up. The extra point is good. Broncos 10, Jets 6. Scoring at the end of the first quarter. Honestly, doing us all a favor because, then they would have scored. We would have had the commercial break for the first quarter, and then they would have scored. Then it would have taken us to another commercial break. So look at them. The Broncos thinking about the fans. Hats off to the Broncos. Folks, again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play DrDelay. If you haven't done so already, this is what I do, folks. I call games. So, again, make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Again, appreciate you guys for letting me call this game. Again, I know there's a lot of competition out there for the Broncos and Jets right now. So, again, appreciate you guys very much. And, make sure, again, to like and subscribe. Of course, feel free to chat down below, talk about whatever you like. I try to respond to as many comments as I can. There's that. So, feel free to chat about football, talk about whatever, and, whenever. It's no biggie. Again, I try to respond to as many things as possible here. Doctor, what are the chances of the Panthers winning versus the Cowboys? I would say like a 25% chance, to be honest with you. It's definitely not out of the question. I don't think the Cowboys are that great, but they have looked pretty decent, I would say it's close. I'd say there's a chance. I would say there's a chance that they can win this game. Just checking out. Yeah, again, there's a lot of... Just checking out the competition. Yeah, a lot of streams up today. So, yeah, definitely... Broncos, Jets, it's a lot of competition. Again, appreciate you guys for, clicking on my stream and making sure to hit the like button, of course. That is much appreciated. Of course, again, the Broncos just scored, folks, so, the Jets will be getting the ball whenever we do decide to come out of commercial break. So far, though, Nix has been pretty efficient, 11 for 13, 101 yards. Who scored for the Broncos? Oh, it was some, who was it? Tight end there? I can't even remember. Nate Atkins. Yeah, the tight end fullback hybrid. But, Bo Nix, 11 for 13, 101. Nix also leads in rushing yards for the Broncos, 11 yards. And then Ingram, 3 catches, 26 yards for the Broncos. He's the leading receiver. For the Jets, Fields is 1 for 1 for 0 yards. He has a carry for 6 yards. Davis, 1 catch, 0 yards. Again, the Jets just haven't really done anything. Jets haven't done nothing. But they need to do something, and they'll have to actually march the full field this time. Unless, of course, they have another good return. But there is the kickoff. We're back. We're live. Bounces at the 10, fielded at the 5, he's at the 10, the 15, the 20, 25, and hit at the 27-yard line. And that's where the Jets will begin their drive. You miss Philip Lindsay. Philip Lindsay, yeah, he definitely tore up the Steelers in 2018, but really Lindsay was only good that year. I don't know why. He just kind of declined really, really fast for some reason. But yeah, no, undrafted rookie wasn't too bad. All right, 1st and 10. Fields is in the shotgun. Hall to his right. Going left to right on your YouTube screen. Sending a man in motion. Fields drops back. Looking to his left. Fires. It's caught at the 38 and pushed out of bounds immediately. So there's a completion for positive yards. So apparently Fields had -1 yards on the pass because that was a 2-yard completion. But now he's 2 for 2 for 1 yard. 2nd and 8 coming up for the Jets. Fields is under center. Receiver to left. Two receivers to the right. Hall's in the backfield. Fields hands it off to Hall. Up the middle, trying to find something. But again, there's really nothing going. As he's able to fight forward for a gain of 2. But just, again, not much happening. Hufunga on the tackle. Actually related to Troy Polamalu. I was hoping the Steelers would pick him up, but they never get who I want. All right, 3rd down for the Jets. They need to get to the 36. They're at the 30. 3rd and 6. Fields in the shotgun. Fields drops back. Looking to his left. Fires down the left side. And it's over the intended target. Smith. Arian Smith. And that'll make it a 3 and out. And the Jets will punt. Of course, like I said, again, the Jets have had 2 possessions already starting in Denver territory. They just really couldn't take advantage. I mean, they got 6 points. But, you know, when you're starting in Denver territory, you'd like to at least score in one of those. But unfortunately, nothing doing. This is McNamara with the punt. It's not Cade McNamara. Fielded at the 15. He's at the 20. Cuts inside. Makes a guy miss. And, well, the Jets are there after that to bring him down at the 21. All right, well, they will take another break. Again, the Broncos leading 10-6 with 13:24 left to go here in the first half. Folks, again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. This is what I do, folks. I call games. So, again, if you like the NFL, MLB, or college football, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more play-by-play with DrDelay. This is what I do, folks. This is what I do. Of course, feel free to chat down below. Talk about whatever you like. Again, I try to respond to as many comments as possible. But, yeah, we're a growing channel, believe it or not. Again, we crossed over 1,400 subs yesterday. That's 1,000 subs in pretty much, I guess I can say, about 10 weeks. 1,000 and, well, about almost 1,100 subs. But, yeah, 1,000 subs in the last 10 weeks. So we are moving and moving upward. So, again, appreciate your support. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with DrDelay. This is what I do. I call games, folks. I call games. But, yeah, not really much happening. Again, the Broncos have been pretty, I don't know, just kind of keeping it short with Knicks. The Jets, of course, haven't really been able to do much. This guy needs to call up to the big leagues. Yeah, I don't know about that. Right now, I'm just sleepy. Right now, I need to go and just go to bed. But unfortunately, that's not happening. So, it is what it is. It is what it is. Again, today I got a big slate. For the first time ever, I'm doing 4 games. How am I going to make it through? I don't know. I guess we'll figure it out. But yeah, I mean, we got the Broncos, Jets, obviously right now. Browns and Steelers right after this. Bengals and Packers in the afternoon. And the Lions and the Chiefs. So, yeah, it's going to be a long day for the doctor, so I'm just saving my energy for later. Saving my energy. That's all I can do. Would be nice, though. I don't know. Just, again, have like crowd noise would be pretty cool to have. Like, just to have that in the background. So confused on, some people can do it. I just don't know how. I don't know how. Without getting, like, the copyright thing. Anyway, it's 1st and 10. Ball at the 21. Knicks. Play action. Rolling to his right now. Moving up. Knicks is going to just launch it down the middle of the field, and it is incomplete. Oh, man, he just decided to just chunk it down the middle of the field. Nothing doing, though, as it falls incomplete. Just a post. So 2nd down coming up for the Broncos. Knicks trying to take the top off there, but it was double coverage. 2nd and 10, ball at the 21. Knicks hands it off. This is Ingram on the end around. Cuts it 3rd and short for the Broncos. Knicks in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Knicks drops back, looking to his left, fires. It's caught at the 30, extending, and he will have the 1st down. Nice extension there by Ingram to bring up a 1st down for the Broncos. Just pretty much a drag route there to Ingram. That's all you need. Knocking out the pylon camera, or not the pylon, but the 1st down marker camera, whatever. 1st and 10 for Knicks. Knicks is under center. Receiver to left, 2 receivers to the right. Dobbins, of course, in the backfield. Knicks hands it off to Dobbins. Dobbins trying to find something. Oh, he is just sandwiched and hit hard after only a gain of about 1. 1 yard carry. Dobbins has just not been able to really find much of anything. 4 carries, 4 yards. I mean, it's been a rough stretch for J.K. Dobbins. Now, of course, he's had a good year. He has 402 yards, 5th most in the NFL. 4 touchdowns, 4th most, but today has been nullified. 2nd down, Knicks play action, fires. It's caught by Franklin. He's at the 35 and squeezing forward to about the 40. So it's about a yard shy of the 1st. As it'll be 3rd and I guess 2 coming up for the Broncos. Just again, another short pass that's really, that's just typical Sean Payton quarterback there. Again, Breeze, he was like that. Just a lot of short passes to the running back and, to the tight ends, the receivers. Looks like there's a timeout, or an injury timeout, I should say. So they will step away. I, of course, will be right here. But, yeah, so far, again, the Broncos have looked very good. Knicks, 13 for 16, 112 and a touchdown. 7 yards an attempt, less than 10 yards completion. That's always something I always look at. Like, is he pushing the ball down the field? No, he's not, but I don't know. You definitely want to have your average over 7. 7.5 is traditionally pretty good, but I understand the game is changing to a lot of short passes. So 7 is acceptable, but you definitely want it to be, you want it to start with the 7. Anything else, folks, that is not good. Fields, 2 for 3 for a yard, 0.3. Yes, so of course that is definitely not good. Obviously, Jets offense just hasn't been good today at all. Rushing for the Broncos, Knicks 1 for 11, Ingram 1 for 7, Dobbins 4 for 4, and Franklin 1 for 2. Rushing for the Jets, Breece Hall 4 for 7, Fields 1 for 6. Again, it's been a rough day for the Jets at the offense. It really has. Receiving for the Broncos, Ingram 4 for 30, Atkins 2 for 23, Cortland Sutton 1 for 17, Franklin 2 for 14. Harvey 2 for 13. Bryant 1 for 11. Mims 1 for 4. For the Jets, again, only Taylor with positive yards. Taylor 1 catch for 2 yards. And then Isaiah Davis 1 catch for -1. Again, it's just been nothing doing for the Jets. Jets only have 14 total yards. Of course, again, we are in an injury timeout, folks. But again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, if you haven't done so already, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with DrDelay. This is what I do, folks. I call games. So again, make sure to hit that subscribe button and be a part of a growing channel. And of course, feel free to chat down below, talk about whatever you like. I try to respond to as many comments as possible as we're returning to coverage here in London. Again, the Broncos leading 10-6, and they have the ball with about 11:02 left to go here in the first half. So 3rd and 2 for the Broncos. As soon as we get ready to start action, now we have whistles being blown. So that's weird. So McDonald just being sent off the field now. I don't know what's going on with him. Hopefully he's okay. Going into the blue tent. All right, 3rd and 2, ball at the 40. Nick's hand. No, he's going to keep it on the RPO, and he's going to get it. Oh, and he lowers his shoulder. Brought down at the 46. He just trucked a guy. Nick's, again, just, keeping it. Dobbins would have been swallowed up, so good stuff there by Nick's. So 1st and 10 coming up for the Broncos. Nick's in under center, actually. Hands it off up the middle. And Dobbins fighting forward. Crosses the 50. Brought down at the 49-yard line. So nice play there by Dobbins. That's pretty much his longest run of the day. 5 yards. Yeah, no, again, he's just been struggling. 5 carries, 9 yards total. Love to see a quarterback not afraid of contact. Yeah, it is very nice to see. I mean, I know a lot of people will rip a quarterback for doing that. I know if Tua were to do it, everyone would be like, oh my gosh, you got to slide. But no, I mean, I like it. I like that you put everything on the line. Nix is in the pistol. Nix, play action. Oh, heavy pressure, fires, and that is incomplete. Oh, geez, the Jets were all over him. Nix doing a good job of just getting rid of it, but yeah, that would have been a huge loss on the play. But instead, it's just a loss of down. Oh, wow, yeah, the Jets. I don't know what happened there with the blocking, but nothing doing. 3rd and 5 for the Broncos. Ball at the 49. They need to get to the 44 for a brand new set of downs. Going right to left on your YouTube screen. Oh, they better hurry. 2 seconds. 1 second. They get it off. Nix swings it out to Dobbins. Oh, and Dobbins can't make the catch. Of course, to be honest with you, the throw really wasn't accurate. And it looks like the Broncos will punt. Nix really just rushed the throw. Just not a good throw. So, yep, they're going to punt it away, and we'll see if the Jets can really do anything on offense. Again, they have nothing. I mean, again, they have 7 rushing yards. Well, no, they have 13, I think, because they have Fields with 6. But, yeah, it's been rough. There's the snap, and there is the punt. And that is going to be booted out of the end zone for a touchback. So, the Jets will get the ball back with just over 9 minutes to go here in the second the second quarter. Again, 10-6 is your score. Broncos leading the Jets. Once again, folks, if you haven't done so already, make sure again to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with DrDelay. This is what I do. I call games, folks. So again, if you like what you see, if you like what you hear, make sure again to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with DrDelay. Of course, again, I have a long slate today. I got after this the Steelers and the hold on. I see you. Now you're gone. The Browns and the Steelers. I don't see the mouse. There we go. Browns and the Steelers after this. And then we got Bengals and Packers. And then the Lions and the Chiefs. So, yes, a lot on the slate today for the channel. But, yes, again, feel free to chat down below, talk about whatever you like. And, again, if you do like what you are listening to, if you like what you see, make sure, again, to subscribe. I cover the NFL, MLB, and, of course, college football. So, yes, if you like either of those sports, then definitely subscribe and join your fellow subscribers, your sports fans that have already subbed to the channel. This is a fast-growing channel, folks. Over 1,000 subs in the last 10 weeks. So, averaging what? That's 100 subs a week. We are just moving up and moving up. Joe Flacco about to beat the Packers. Hey, you never know. You never know, I guess. I don't know. I don't think that's going to happen, Pivotel, but you never know. You know, who do the Colts have today? That's what I was kind of thinking of. The Colts and the Cardinals. I guess I should refresh this. Colts and the Cardinals. Of course, there are my Steelers and the Browns. Some decent games today, I guess, you know. And then, of course, Monday, I don't think I'll be covering as much as I'd want to. I really want to cover Monday Night Football. I think it would be better for me to do so. But I will be covering Brewers and the Dodgers on Monday. And then, of course, on Tuesday, same thing. And then I'll be covering probably college football next Wednesday. What game would that be? That game, probably UTEP and Sam Houston. Anyway, that is what it is. It is what it is. But all right, we are working our way back here to London, where again the Broncos and the Jets. It's a close one on the scoreboard. Doesn't really feel that way. Again, the Jets were kind of spotted good field position. And they took advantage with field goals. Or you could say they didn't take advantage because, again, they only got field goals. So, first and 10, we'll see if the Jets can get something going here. Fields in the shotgun, sending a man in motion. Fields, play action, looking to his left. Steps up, moving to his left, and down he goes. Sack. That's a loss on the play. Again, he was trying his best to evade, but just couldn't find anything. Just couldn't find anyone. Garrett Wilson was somewhat open, but he just didn't see him. Of course, Wilson was open on the right side. Fields was really working to his left. So 2nd and 15, ball at the 15. Fields in the shotgun, drops back, looking to his left, now to his right, fires. It's dropped by Wilson. Throw was a little bit behind, but he did have his hands on it, and it falls incomplete. And the Jets, again, that just doesn't look all that great for them. Pretty much just a out route or a stop route. Again, Wilson had both hands on it, just couldn't make the catch. 3rd and 15 for the Jets. Ball at the 15. They need to get to the 30 for a brand new set of downs. Fields in the shotgun. Fields chops back. Oh! And there's a flag. I think there was either a false start or a guy just left early because he was already in the backfield. He was already in the backfield pretty much when the whistles were blown honestly. So let's see what here it is. Here's the call. Offsides, defense. Well, that puts it back at the original line of scrimmage. So it makes it third and manageable here. 3rd and 10, I guess. I don't know if that's manageable for the Jets, but they need something. That Bonito there just jumped it there. All right, 3rd and 10 coming up for the Jets. They need to get to the 30 for a brand new set of downs. Fields in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers to the right. Fields drops back, looking over the middle. Just heavy pressure, and down he goes again. Jonathan Cooper with the sack. Oh, my goodness. The Jets they just do not look good, folks. They look like they're 0-5. Dropping back. And again, the offensive line was so bad. I can totally see where the jokes thought everything was wrong. This guy, the Jets. This guy. Here is the punt. Fielded at the 35. Makes the guy miss you. Now he's at the 40. And he's brought down. Good tackle. Who was that? Number 27 of the Jets with a great open field tackle. It's only a return of 6 yards. And again, just nothing doing for the Jets. 7:45 left to go here in the second quarter. The Broncos leading 10-6 over the Jets. Yeah, no, I mean, I don't know. See, the thing is, Jets fans actually, for the most part, from what I gather, is that at the end of last year, the Jets fans didn't want to get rid of Rodgers. They really didn't. They were coming around like, hey, the Jets kind of finished strong last year. They looked a lot more competitive, So, Rodgers and Adams, they were kind of, finding that connection. But unfortunately, I don't know how they view it, but, they definitely moved on. And I think Jets fans, they didn't like it. They wanted him back. And now, of course, they have this duo of Glenn and Fields, and it just ain't working. At least not right now. No, the Jets, though, they look so good against the Steelers. But, of course, it doesn't really take a lot to look good against the Steelers. I guess that's what we're kind of finding out here. But, yeah, no, I mean, from what I gather, I don't know if there's any Jets fans here. Maybe you can kind of confirm what I'm saying. But from what I gathered, based on the little research I did, is that Jets fans actually wanted Rodgers to return at the end of last year because, again, he was kind of finding his mojo towards the end of the season with Adams and the offense. And, were they great? No, but they were definitely improving. So, again, if if there's already Jets fans here, that'd be great. If not, that's okay. But, folks, again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe. We are, of course, in commercial break. That's why I'm not calling the game right now. If you were to check out another stream, you'd be like, well, wait, why is he also not calling the game? Oh, maybe the other guy was onto something about them being on commercial break. But, yes, again, make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with DrDelay. Jets fans are like Browns fans. I feel bad for them. It's got, I don't know. I mean, I think the Jets have had a little bit more success than the Browns and the Pirates, I would say a little bit more. But, yeah, I get what you're saying. They are kind of, I view them like the Mets, honestly. That's how I view them. There's the Yankees and the Giants. Those are pretty much the two teams that everyone thinks about when they think of New York. Obviously, there's the other teams, but they're kind of like the second team. It's like the Angels and the Dodgers, Like the Angels are the second team. That's how I kind of view them here. All right, 1st and 10 for the Broncos as they're looking to keep the momentum going. At the 41, Nix fakes the toss, moving to his right, fires. It's caught at the 40 and pushed out of bounds at the 46. As a Rodgers fans, I did not. I think Rodgers fans and Packers fans wanted him gone or didn't want him in New York. 6-0 will be shocking even for a team like the Jets. Are you talking about 0-6, Steve? Because, they are 0-5 and not looking good. All right, that was a gain of 5, 2nd and 5 now for the Broncos. Nix is under center, trips to the left, one receiver to the right. Nix hands it off up the middle. This is Dobbins. He's got some space at the 50 and brought down around the 48-yard line. That should be good for a brand new set of downs for the Broncos. That's the Angels of this guy. I mean, yeah, I get what you're... Yeah, okay. All right. First and 10, ball at the 48. Nix is in the shotgun. 3 receivers left, 2 receivers to the right. Nix changing it up at the line. Takes the snap, looking over the middle, moving to his left, and he's going to take off and run. He's at the 45, he's at the 40, sliding down close to the line to gain. They're going to mark him short. So it's a gain of 9 for Bo Nix. Had a guy in the middle. Oh, yeah, he definitely could have. Oh, well, it is what it is. I'm not pulling for the Broncos or anything like that. He did have a guy that was kind of breaking free there at the end. If he would have kept his eyes downfield. And I guess that's one of the few things. I don't know. I mean, Nix on paper looks really good. That's a tough one. Sending a man in motion. Nix hands it off up the middle. It says Dobbins trying to lean forward. I don't know. It's going to be close. I think they're going to mark him short. The thing is, I mean, I tend to like people that don't get much love in the media. Nix is one of those guys. Nix doesn't really get a lot of love. But I don't know. I guess I'd like to see more, is what I'm saying. 3rd and 1. Nix is under center. Dobbins in the backfield. Jets pointing for a false start, and yeah, everyone just moved there. That was obvious. Yeah, that's going to back him up 5. Everybody but the center moved up, and then the center snapped it late and then started moving like, oh, snap. Yeah, that was unfortunate for the Broncos. So now it's going to be 3rd and 6. Or I guess 3rd and 5.5. I don't know if you want to be specific here. They need to get to the 38. Nix drops back. Steps up, fires. It's got at the 40. He's got the first down at the 35. He's at the 30, 25, 20. Brought down at the 18. That is Franklin with the catch and run. But there is a flag. This would be so unfortunate for the Broncos if this come back. Oh, it's a holding call. Oh, my goodness. That is nullified, and that'll back him up 10. Oh, man. It was 3rd and inches. And then all of a sudden, now it's going to be 3rd and 15. All Nix does is win. Sometimes you don't have to be the best or even great at anything, at any one thing. Yeah, it's fair. Bo is all right. I don't know who I would compare him to, though. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's fair. I mean, all you need to do is win. That is true. All that matters is winning. I'm trying to think. I mean, maybe Alex Smith. I don't know. Alex Smith would win, but he would never win a playoff game. But he has more mobility than Smith as Nix drops back. It's going to swing it out. It's caught at the 40. He's at the 45. He's at the 50. Cuts inside. Trying to get there, and he really just can't get much. Brought down at the 45. It's going to be 4th and 7. This will be a 63-yard attempt, which I understand is a chip shot now in today's NFL. Peyton yelling at the Broncos as they come off the field. That's always nice to see. Maybe a less fragile Brock Purdy. I don't know. I think I like Purdy more as a passer. And you're probably, well, Nix has a higher completion. Again, Nix, like literally, again, you're looking at his stats right now. I can show you very soon as that is a punt. Fair catch signal made at the 16. And that's where the Jets will begin their drive. I mean, so yeah, we're going to commercial break. Broncos leading 10-6 over the Jets. The thing is, again, Nix, again, it's just a lot of short throws, you know. Like, I'm going to just click on Bo here. Average yards per attempt, 6.3. That, to me, is just not good. That is just not good. I mean, again, he's moving the ball. I hate to dunk on Broncos. That's not my goal here. But 6.3 yards attempt is not good, folks. That is not good. You definitely want it to be over 7. 7.5 is pretty good, but I understand today's game, is changing, so I've lowered it to 7. So, yeah, that just tells me that it's just a lot of short throws. Even entering this game, he's actually averaging less than 10 yards of completion. And then you compare it to Purdy. I don't know if I'll be able to pull it up here. Purdy actually has a very high yards per attempt. And I understand that's not the end all there, that's not the deciding thing. But, I mean, look, 8.1, 9.6, 8.5, 8.0. So, I mean, yeah, he gets the yards. That's pretty much, I don't know. I would prefer Purdy. Folks, again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe. Danny Dimes. I don't know. I think I'd prefer Knicks over Danny, which I understand Danny Dimes looking good now, but I have Hall and Dobbins starting in a fantasy. I might be cooked. You might be. And you can leave out the might. Yeah. As of now, it's not looking good. But again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe. It's a growing channel, folks. It is a growing channel indeed. As, again, this is what I do. I call games. Feel free, of course, to chat down below, folks. Talk about whatever you'd like. I try to respond to as many comments, if not all the comments, as I can. But, yeah, Brees Hall, 4 for 7. That's good for 0.7 there. He doesn't even have a catch. And then Dobbins, 15. That's good for 1.5 points. So I don't know if you have the decimals or not, but yeah, it's not looking good, Draven. Not looking good at all. All right, we're back. Again, the Jets have been pretty bad. Let's see. How many yards? Do they have less than... No way, they actually... The Jets have 1 yard. They have 1 total yard. 1st and 10, ball at the 16. Fields is under center. Fields hands it off up the middle. This is Hall dancing forward and will get to about the 20. That's a gain of 4 as we're approaching the 3-minute mark in the second quarter. Why in the world are they playing an ad during the game? That is disrespectful. Forgot the game started so early. Yeah, it happens. It happens. Second and 6 for the Jets, and Fields in the pistol. Sending a man in motion. Receiver to left, tight ends in tight. Fields hands it off. This is Davis. Davis can't find anything but a bunch of white jerseys. Of course, the Broncos are wearing white jerseys, folks. So that is just, again, getting back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 3rd and 6, and I believe the Broncos going to call timeout because the clock has stopped. Kurt Warner kind of ripping the Jets for just running the ball, and to be honest, I agree. I don't know why in the world. Not saying I trust Fields in the situation, but, at least you definitely want to give him a shot here to see what he can do. Hampton and Warren getting hurt, really messed up. Oh, yeah, I bet. ESPN setting ad time for a 3D model is wild to me. Yep. 100%. Pretty bad. Go ahead and see you later, Jerome. Yeah, that Screen Variety TV has been popping up for some reason on NFL streams. Later, Jerome. 3rd and 6, ball at the 20 in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the right, 1 receiver to the left. Fields drops back, looking over, fires. It is caught at the 27, immediately hit, but he will have the first down. That was Reynolds on the catch. Not Brian Reynolds from the Pirates, but is that Josh Reynolds? Yep, Josh Reynolds. They need Chad Powers. Dude, Chad's so good. Chad Powers was the best. Hey, you probably lead Penn State to greatness. They would definitely take him right now. 1st and 10. Fields in the shotgun. Looks like actually it's going to hit the 2-minute warning here in London. The Broncos leading 10-6 over the Jets, but the Jets have the ball. And on this drive alone, they've already matched their total yards for the day. So maybe they're cooking up something, folks. Yeah, Chad Powers, probably the greatest quarterback we never got to see play. Just saying. That was actually really funny little bit there. Like, I don't know if you guys remember it, like a lot of it, or if you've never seen it, but like that quarterback coach was like, really, dude, we got somebody special with this Chad. Like, he was legit like, man, this guy's going to take us to the next level, but nope. Sorry, not actually a real person. Folks, again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already, folks. This is a growing sports channel, folks. I cover the NFL, I cover MLB, and, of course, I cover college football. So make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with DrDelay. This is what I do. I call games. I call games. And just a little side note here. I expect to release like my first video, like official video for DrDelay. I mean, obviously I've released like little like compilations or what did I don't even remember what I did. Yeah, a little funny moment there, but nothing like too serious. But yeah, I have a script and I just need to actually figure out how to like set it up. But I've already written a script. It's going to be a little skit. Hopefully you guys enjoy it, but that should be released by the end of baseball season. I need to get it out by baseball season, pretty much. So that is my timeline. So pretty much by the end of the month. But I already have a script, so we'll see how that goes. Maybe you guys like it, maybe you guys don't. It is about the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Baker one is pretty good, but Powers was amazing. Baker, well, I don't know if I saw Baker's. I know I saw Jared Goff's, and again, Eli's. But Baker, what was Baker's? Man, I didn't even see Baker's. I probably have seen it, I just don't remember it. Again, folks, we're in commercial break, so do bear with me. I don't think I'm just hiding the game from you. You go to another channel, it's like, oh. Yeah, everyone's at commercial break. All right, 2-minute warning here. Again, Broncos leading over the Jets 10-6. The Jets have the ball, and, of course, they got a first down, so that's kind of big news for the Jets. If you're coming from Cyprus, here's to your national team. They are so much better than they used to be. A group of Jets is called a wing of Jets. Oh, thank you. Wing of Jets. Okay, there we go. Thank you for that. 1st and 10, ball at the 28. Fields in the shotgun. It's going to hand it off to Hall, bouncing it outside. He's got some space at the 30, and Waltz is out of bounds at the 34. And that is going to be a gain of 6 there, so that's a nice gain for Hall. Again, he really hasn't had much to work with, folks. I don't know if you've ever gotten to see Breece Hall in action, but he is a very good back. He just hasn't had the space today. They're saying 2nd and 6. I thought it was a gain of 6 there. What in the world? I don't know. The ball is at the 33. Fields drops back, looking to his left, fires. It's caught by Wilson at the 35, trying to make a guy miss. Oh, but great tackle by McMillan. Prevents him from really advancing forward. That's going to be a gain of 2. McMillan, what a tackle. Oh, my goodness. Just again, Wilson's so shifty. Usually he makes at least one guy miss, but not this time. Baker went on a fan tour of the Bucs facility in disguise with a group of Bucs fans. Okay, I'll have to look at that. That sounds pretty neat. So, yeah, NFL Network hit 3rd and 6. They gained 2. Now it's 3rd and 2. So, yeah, it was 3rd and 4. Those frauds. So, yes, there was a timeout. I couldn't tell you who called the timeout. Looks like it was a Broncos timeout. Looks like they want the ball back. So 3rd and 2, ball at the 36. They need to get to the 38 for a brand new set of downs going left to right on your YouTube screen. Though on your actual YouTube screen it says right to left, but I assure you it's left to right. Fields drops back, hands it off, up the middle. Hall trying to fight. Oh, that's going to be close. Oh, man, the Broncos holding up 4s. The Jets pointing this way. I don't know what's going to happen. They're going to mark him short. Hall is dancing around again. Just nobody blocking. I mean, that's just the reality of it, folks. I mean, it's very sad to see. So 4th and inches. They need to get to the 38. They're at the 37 2/3. They are going for it. I don't think they actually do this. Sending a man in motion. Yeah. I don't even know why they even bother that anymore. Everyone knows, like, you're not going for it anymore. Like, you know, does that make any sense? Like, why even try it? I guess it does work every now and then, but, you know, for the most part, I think people are like, okay, we all know you're not going for it in this situation. So, again, the Jets have just looked pretty bad. The fact that they have 6 points is purely because they got the ball deep in Broncos territory. I don't know what it is. The Jets looked really good against the Steelers weekend. I'm thinking, okay, well, hey, the Jets may be something. I think that just told us a lot more about the Steelers than anything because, yeah. Of course, the Steelers are somehow 3-1, and they may luck their way into a 4-1 start. That would be pretty interesting. But we'll see. We'll see. Again, that's going to be a tough game today. I really do believe that. So, again, McNamara is going to punt. Of course, that is Draven's favorite last name. Draven is a Iowa fan, Iowa Hawkeye. Cade McNamara. Yeah, there was a timeout, but geez, I mean, how much longer do we need to really have this timeout for? And, oh, it's a fake. Did they get it? Oh, it's going to be close. Hall had it. Glenn coming on the field. Glenn's coming out of the field. That's interesting. He needs to get back to the sideline. What is he doing? I don't know what. Okay, they're saying the Jets got the first down. So they snapped it directly to Hall. Wow, that's a gutsy call there, folks. And the Jets get the first down on the 4th down punt run. All right. Well, hey, the Jets may be doing something. I don't know. So 1st and 10. Fields in the shotgun. They're just now moving the chains. What in the world? What is going on? This is a terrible, like, a lot of stoppages here. Just everyone doesn't know what they're doing. You don't see this much commotion at a high school game. But here we are in the NFL, the best of the best, and they don't know what the heck they're doing. So they're putting a minute on the clock. It was 56 seconds. Like I said, the referees are just absolutely atrocious and everything involved with the officiating here. All right, 1st and 10 for the Jets. They converted it on 4th down. They're at the 38, their own 38. In the shotgun is Fields. Fields hands it off up the middle to Hall, and he's going to get a couple. Well, more than a couple, I'd say. Gain of 4. That's interesting. You go for it, and then the first play is a run. 2nd and 6, ball at the 42. Fields drops back, steps up. Heavy pressure, and down he goes. Sack. That's a loss on the play, and the Jets will take their final timeout. Glenn has taken his last time. He just doesn't look too happy. So the Jets call a timeout. This is interesting. If they don't complete this, the clock will stop, and then you give the Broncos the ball. Broncos have a timeout, so Kurt Warner doesn't like the play calling of the decision-making of the Jets, and that's completely fair. Again, that's very questionable. Again, why in the world would they run it first play out of the, converting that fourth down? And then, of course, they call a timeout after they get sacked. Just a whole mess. The Jets might be a mess, folks. 3rd and 8. Fields in the shotgun ball at the 41. They need to get to the 48 for a brand new set of downs. Fields drops back. Fires over the middle. Is caught at the 45, and he's going to be short of the line to gain. He did not get it. That's going to be a yard short. It's 4th and 1. It's 4th down. Fields again, they're just all looking. Fields going to probably just take this. Wow. I don't know what just happened, folks, but I just saw a complete coaching malpractice. Wilson is yelling at Glenn. Wilson is yelling at Aaron Glenn right now. Oh, he is fired up. He is so ticked off. Oh my goodness, Wilson is just incensed, and I don't blame him at all. That was a complete horrible way to end the half. The Jets have no idea what they're doing. Unbelievable. The fans are confused as well. Jeez, I don't know if you guys are able to watch the game right now, but that made no sense. All that for what? Literally nothing. Anyway, that is the end of the first half. The Broncos leading 10-6 over the Jets. And I don't understand what in the world the Jets were doing there. That was that just made no sense, folks. I mean, to be honest, I'll keep it 100. I don't know. I think if I just might need to turn in some applications, I guess, to the Jets. That's what I might need to do. I'll be the broadcaster, and then I'll also be the coach, because that was pretty bad. No idea what they were doing. And Garrett Wilson has every right to be angry with Aaron Glenn. I don't know what in the world they were doing. Garrett Wilson is a great player and definitely wants to win. Hey, we'll take him in Pittsburgh, folks. I'll tell you that. We could definitely use another receiver. Folks, again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with DrDelay. This is what I do. I call games. So, again, if you like the NFL, if you like the MLB, and, of course, you like college football, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more play-by-play with DrDelay. This is what I do, folks. I call games. Looking at some of the stats here, again, it's 10-6. It's a one-score game, so you're thinking it's close. It really isn't. It really hasn't been that close. Bo Nix, 15 for 20, 125, a touchdown, no picks, passer rating of 107. For the Jets, Justin Fields, 5 for 7, 17 yards. He's been sacked 4 times, passer rating of 74.1. Rushing the ball, Bo Nix, 3 for 26. Dobbins is 7 for 15. Ingram is 1 for 7. Franklin is 1 for 2. For the Broncos, that's 12 carries for 50 yards for the Broncos. For the Jets, Breece Hall, 9 for 24. Fields, 1 for 6. Davis, 1 for nothing. That's a grand total of 11 carries, 30 yards for the Jets. It just hasn't been good for the Jets, folks. Receiving for the Broncos, 4 catches, 30 yards for Ingram. Atkins, 2 for 23 and a touchdown. Harvey, 3 for 21. Franklin, 3 for 19. Sutton, 1 for 17. Bryant, 1 for 11. Mims, 1 for 4. Dobbins was targeted for a grand total of 15 catches, 125 yards, and a touchdown. For the Jets, Josh Reynolds, 2 for 24. Wilson 1 for 2, Taylor 1 for 2, and Davis 1 for -1. That's a grand total of 5 catches, 17 yards. Fumbles. Franklin, of course, lost a fumble. That led to the Jets scoring a field goal. That's their only. Well, no, they scored another field goal, but again, both the scores have come into, when they started the ball pretty much in Broncos territory. Let's see, Uwazurike with the sack. Bonito with the half a sack. Cooper with a sack. Franklin Myers with a sack. Allen with half a sack. Quarterback hit 7. Jeez, And then for the Jets, they have a tackle for a loss, and then 2 quarterback hits. Yeah, like I said, just not really much happening here for the Jets. And we're kind of ripping the Jets, but to be honest with you, I mean, the Broncos, I mean, they're only up 10-6. I mean, that is also not a good thing. That is also not a good thing at all. Folks, again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with DrDelay. This is what I do. I call games. So, yeah, I'm just moving this. Again, I'm still trying to figure out how to adjust this. But, yeah, if you do like what you see, folks, make sure to like and subscribe. Definitely helps the channel a lot. It's a growing channel, 1,000 subs in the last 10 weeks. We are trending in the right direction, folks. So, yeah, definitely do that. And actually, it's about 600 subs in the last 4 weeks, if I'm being real. So, like I said, we are growing. So, yeah, make sure, again, to like and subscribe. Rhino, how's it going? Good to see you. Yeah, what a game it's been. The Jets look like they are 0-5 to me. The Jets might actually be the worst team in the NFL. They just do not look good. I hate to really say that, if there's any Jets fans here, but I don't know what in the world. The Jets I don't know what that was at the end of the half. Wilson getting in Glenn's face, rightfully so. Rock and roll. Yeah, we're rocking for sure, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't look good for the Jets. Doesn't look good for the Jets at all. But yeah, total yards, I think, the Jets might have about 20 or something like that. Well, they're at 30. They're at 32. That's good. I guess that last drive really helped them out there. But yeah, each team has run, the Broncos ran 32 plays, 175 yards. The Jets with 22 plays and 32 yards. Yards per play, the Broncos at 5.5, the Jets at 1.5. Penalties have pretty much, the Broncos, 5 penalties, 34 yards. That's another reason why you could say the score. Yeah, they were 3rd and 1, then they had a false start, then they had a holding call, which backed them up. So, yeah, the Broncos have been shooting themselves in the foot. But, yeah, the Broncos with 19 minutes of time of possession, 11 for the Jets. About 5 more minutes until halftime ends. I do like the NFL halftime. It's quick. It's efficient. It is definitely not long. I do like it a lot. Of course, folks, I will be covering another game after this. It'll be Browns-Steelers. And then, of course, after that, it'll be Bengals-Packers. And then, of course, the Sunday night game between the Chiefs and the Lions. Chiefs trying to get back to 500. A loss would have them go 2-4. Lanston, thank you for stopping by. Need some more Garrett Wilson. Yeah, no, they are not. Yeah, they're not. They haven't really looked his way. I don't even know if he has a target, to be honest with you. No, he does. Okay, yeah, he's 1 catch, 2 yards. Okay, my bad. I forgot. He has 2 yards. Yeah, that's right. He had that 1 catch there and tried to break free, but it was a good tackle on the open field. Yeah, it has been a rough one. Again, appreciate you subbing, man. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. But yeah, again, it's a busy day for me on the channel. 4 streams. Will I be able to make it? I don't know. We'll try. But again, the Browns, Steelers after this one. Bengals, Packers, and the Lions and the Chiefs for Sunday night. You don't get it? Yeah, I don't know. To be fair, Fields has been kind of under duress. He has been just no time. Not saying he's any good. I don't think he is, but the Jets' O-line is pretty much non-existent. They're not really giving him enough time to facilitate the ball, really. Next Sunday, we got another early game, Rams and the Jaguars. That should be a pretty decent game. The Jaguars looking not too shabby. Of course, again, they defeated the Chiefs on Monday night. The Rams, of course, they've been pretty good. I believe they're also 4-1. Let's go ahead and show here the schedule. No, that's not what I want. Again, a lot of football today, folks. Definitely ready for it. Just gotta get through it. Just gotta get through this one. Again, it's appearing that unless the Jets just have a 180 at halftime. Yeah, I don't know. Looks like the Broncos will be 4-2 at the end of the day. The Jets, again, I don't know what in the world. I didn't realize they had regressed so much. They seemingly have. I mean, they really have, folks. I don't know why. They look so good again week 1, but again, maybe that was more of the Steelers. Maybe the Steelers were just really bad. Live from the Planet New Orleans, broadcasting from the hills of San Antonio, Texas. Lance, I have no idea. No idea. I am not from San Antonio or anything. I'm not from New Orleans or anything like that as well. But yeah, I mean, it's just a lot of football here. Again, Cardinals, Colts, that should be, I don't know. I think the Cardinals could pull off the upset for sure. I don't know if it'll actually happen. I think that's doable. Chargers, Dolphins. Dolphins being home gives me hope that the Dolphins could squeak out a victory. I think I did pick the Chargers, though. Patriots at the Saints. Patriots, I mean, they've been trending in the right direction. Of course, the Saints did knock off the Giants, who have defeated, the Chargers and the Eagles. So, I don't know. I mean, I'm thinking that the Patriots probably win that one. The Cowboys and the Panthers. Probably going to be a Cowboys win, but it could be close. Seahawks, Jaguars. Again, the Jaguars looking good, but the Seahawks also are a very, very solid team. They actually are the favorite, despite being the away team. Oh, you're from New Orleans. Okay, gotcha. The Saints. You're the Saints. Okay, gotcha. Rams and Ravens. That was probably a good matchup when they made the schedule, but not so much anymore. So, yeah, the Rams probably win by about 10 or so. Titans, Raiders. Both teams looking like, hey, that's a winnable game. So, we'll see who wins that one. Probably going to go with the Raiders, but if the Titans do win, I mean, it wouldn't shock me. I think Geno Smith, though, he's got to play good because, that's pretty bad quarterback play there in Las Vegas. Bengals, Packers. Packers favored by 13 and a half to be specific. It could be a blowout, but we'll see what happens. Again, Flacco, I mean, they made a big deal about him defeating the Packers. I mean, he only put up 13 in that game. Niners, Buccaneers. That should be a good one. I'm leaning Buccaneers, but again, the Niners just have been winning and winning and winning despite all the injuries. Lions and the Chiefs Sunday night. Again, that would be very interesting. I just don't know if I see the Chiefs finishing 2-4 or being 2-4, but it may happen, folks. It may happen. Saints win at home. Okay, well, hey, you never know. How long has halftime been? Only about 10 minutes. We're about to be exiting halftime soon. Again, appreciate you, Travis, for hanging out there on the West Coast. Again, appreciate you guys all hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with DrDelay. This is what I do, folks. I call games. So, again, if you do enjoy what you're listening to, make sure to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with DrDelay. I cover the NFL. I cover college football, and, of course, I cover Major League Baseball as well. The defense. Okay. All right, we'll see. We'll see, Lanston. We will see indeed. So despite how the game has gone, and it really has been one-sided, it's only a 4-score game, a 4-point game. I mean, that's I think something that we just need to realize is that, the Jets could easily, they're going to get the ball first here, and they could take the lead, which would be amazing with how bad the Jets have been. Dan, appreciate you, man. Thank you very much. It's all right. The Broncos, again, going to kick things off to the Jets. All right, there is the kickoff. Fielded at the 11. He's at the 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and brought down at the 43. So that's a nice return. And that may be what the Jets needed. That was returned by Isaiah Williams. 31-yard return there. So, again, they're just interviewing Sean Payton before they came out. Again, talking about how good the defense has been. Really how bad the Jets' offense has been, but it is what it is. 1st and 10 at the 43. Fields, play action, moving to his right. Steps up. Now he's going to take off and run. He's at the 45 and sliding down at the 50. Nice gain by Fields. That makes it 2nd and manageable for the Jets. You got the Broncos kicker. He's got 6 points. Yeah, there's a lot of field goals so far. In this one, well, more so on the Jets' part, to be honest, but yeah. 2nd and 4. Ball at the 49. Fields under center. Sending a man in motion. Fields hands it off up the middle. This is Hall up the middle, fighting forward, and I think he's going to get the first down. And Wilson's coming out of the game. Something happened there with Wilson. Only for fantasy purposes. Oh, yeah, I totally get you. Great commentary. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right, a brand new set of downs for the Jets. As they cross midfield, they're at the Denver 46. Again, like I said, the Jets have been very bad, but just imagine they score here, and they're in the lead. 1st and 10, ball at the 47. In the shotgun is Fields. Fields, it's a pitch to Hall. Hall trying to bounce it outside, and he can't really find much. He does find about 2. So a gain of 2 there for Hall, as that'll make it 2nd and 8. Doing the Cowboys? No, I will be doing the Steelers. I believe the Cowboys play at 12, and my Steelers play at 12 as well. Let me go and check that out for certain. Yeah, Steelers play at 12. The Cowboys also play at 12, so I'm very sorry. But yeah, Steelers take priority over every game during that time slot. 2nd and 9, ball at the 45. Fields drops back, looking to his right, fires. It's caught at the 40, trying to fight forward, and he'll get the first down, still on his feet, and brought down at the 33. He just would not go down. That is Josh Reynolds with the catch. Bad frequencies. Rooting for the Browns. No. Oh, geez. 1st and 10. Ball to 33. Fields. It's going to keep it on the RPO. He's at the 30 and brought down close to the 25-yard line. That's a nice play by Fields. Good read by Fields, as Hall was about to get just demolished up the middle. That makes it 2nd and manageable for the Jets, and actually looking pretty competent for a change. So 2nd and 2, ball at the 26. Fields in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 2 tight ends in tight. Fields hands it off to Hall. Up the middle, stutter step, crossing the 23 and brought down at the 22. So that is a brand new set of downs for the Jets, and the Jets are moving. Ravens aren't doing so well this year either. No, they are not. Well, of course, Lamar being out also kind of hurts, but they weren't really winning with them either. They were putting up more points, though, for sure. He definitely gives them a much better chance to win. First and 10, ball at the 22. Fields under center. Fields hands it off. This is Davis trying to bounce it outside. Stiff arm and is tackled at the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 2 for Isaiah Davis. The Jets looking pretty good. Question for you, what did you eat for breakfast? I did not eat anything. I have not eaten anything at all today. Question of the day, yeah. No, I have not eaten anything. I don't think I'll get a chance. Not until much later. 2nd and 8 for Justin Fields under center. 2 receivers to the right, tight ends in tight. Fields rolling to his right, fires, and that's going to be way out of bounds, incomplete. He was facing heavy pressure there. And that'll make it 3rd and 8 for the Jets. Can't believe the Eagles got destroyed. Yeah, no, I can't believe the Eagles lost to the Giants. That is just... Well, it was good for everybody. I think we were all pretty happy about that, to be honest. I don't think, I don't think most of us were cheering for the Eagles. I could be wrong. 3rd and 8, ball at the 20. They need to get to the 12 for a brand new set of downs. Fields in the shotgun, trips to the right, 1 receiver to the left. Fields drops back. Heavy pressure moving to his left. There's a flag, and it's going to be batted at the line, incomplete. But like I said, there is a flag on the play. The Jets tight end Wilson. Nah, it's not incredible. And the Chiefs aren't good this year either. Yeah. It's going to be holding on the offense. It's going to be declined. So it'll make it 4th and 8. I imagine they kick a field goal. So I don't know. I mean, if you have the Jets kicker today, you're looking good. Mason and Wilson. So it looks like they will be kicking a field goal. It's going to be about a 38-yard attempt, it looks like, from the left hash. Snap, hold, kick. It is up. It is good. 10-9 is your score here. Broncos leading over the Jets. So, Jets come out and get a field goal. That's what they need to do. They need to get something going. Not down south. We don't cheer for the... Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, we got a lot of Eagles fans where I live as well. I mean, I live in Texas, but yeah, there's still Eagles fans here. Michael plus 0.8. Are you talking about... Who is plus 0.8? Are you saying like fantasy stats there? Folks, again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already, folks. This is what I do. I call games. So, again, if you like the NFL, if you like college football, if you like Major League Baseball, this is what I do. Like I said, I call games, folks. So, yeah, make sure, again, to like and subscribe. Yeah, I know Wilson, the receiver. I just, Michael said plus 0.8. I'm trying to think what plus 0.8. I mean, that's... Trying to think here. I don't know. I can't think of anything that would be plus 0.8. But appreciate the comment there, Michael. Me again, Garcia. This guy. What a name. But again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. And again, make sure to like and subscribe. Again, I got another game. Actually, I got 3 other games today. I'm going to be doing all day. Steelers, Browns, and then we got the Bengals, Packers. And then we have the Sunday night game between the Chiefs and the Lions. Though I could scratch one of them. If I do scratch one, it may be Packers, Bengals. We'll see. I'm still undecided. But yeah, I definitely could potentially do 4. Minimum 3 today. So we'll see how I feel. From San Antonio, Eagles around here. Only UTSA, UT, Cowboys, and Texas A&M. Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, we got plenty of football today, folks. Again, it's Football Sunday. That's always the best day of the week. Again, the Steelers and the Browns. I'll be covering that one. Should be a close one. Steelers favored by 6.5. I don't see how that's even. That's not realistic. It'll be a close game. Cardinals, Colts, Chargers, Dolphins, Patriots, Saints, Cowboys, Panthers, Seahawks, Jaguars, Rams, and the Ravens, Titans, Raiders, Bengals, Packers, 49ers, Buccaneers, and the Lions, Chiefs, all happening today. Of course, there's 2 Monday night games tomorrow. Unfortunately, I can't cover those as I'll be covering baseball. I think it would be better for me to do football tomorrow, but I already have a nice baseball base. I can't abandon them. Definitely can't do that. Oh, yeah. You're going to do any of the Thanksgiving game? Probably. I expect to, yeah. Bad frequencies. I think I will. For sure. Yeah, we're kind of going all in with this now when it comes to this YouTube. As there is the kickoff. It's fielded in the end zone. He's at the 5, the 10, the 15, the 20. Oh, and he's hit hard at the 23-yard line. Mims on the return. He got blown up. But yeah, I'll definitely be doing. I know there's 3 Thanksgiving. I might do 2. I might do 2 of them, but I will be doing it. And then Christmas, I don't remember how many games there are. I think it was also 2, and I could probably do both of those as well. But I will let you guys know. Again, I most likely will, though. I can pretty much confirm that I will. Just don't know which ones. As Nix is under center, receiver to the right, tight ends in tight, fullback in the backfield. Nix, it's a toss to Dobbins down the right side. He's at the 20, the 25, and brought down at the 27. Dobbins with a gain of about 4 on the play, and he really hasn't had much going for him today. 8 carries and 19 yards for J.K. Dobbins. Michael, good to see you. What's up, Dr. Lay? Let's go Jets. Yeah, Jets. I mean, they are somehow only down a point. They have not played good. 2nd and 6, ball at the 27. Nix, it's a toss here to Harvey. Harvey on the carry. He's going to be hit hard out of bounds. That's only about a gain of a yard or so. So that'll make it 3rd and 4 for the Broncos. Do whatever you feel. Well, I got to do this, If I want to make this thing a reality, if I want to make this thing a positive or a potential thing, I got to keep going. I got to cover as much as I can. I just shook the whole earth here. 3rd and 4, ball at the 29. They need to get to the 33 for a brand new set of downs. Nix is under center. Trips to the right, 1 receiver to the left. Nix, play action, fakes it to multiple people. It is going to be dropped by the running back, and he's crunched. He paid the price for dropping it. And now there's a flag. Oh, this could be interesting if maybe it's the crunch there. Or no, they're saying it may be an illegal man downfield. Shut down the run. Yeah, they need to. Do you work outside of YouTube? Let's just say I did as of a few days ago. And then some unfortunate stuff happened. So, yes, an eligible man downfield, and that's going to, again, they're going to decline it there, so it's going to be a punt. Yeah, I don't know. It's pretty embarrassing, but it is what it is, I guess. You have Harvey on here. Yeah. Well, I mean, Harvey hasn't really done much. So, if you have him on the bench, you're good. All right, so the Broncos will punt it away. There's the snap, and here is the punt. Fielded at the 30. He's at the 35, cuts inside at the 40, now bouncing it outside, and he's gang tackled at the 42-yard line. So not a bad start again. Oh, it's all good. It happens. I mean, it is what it is. It gets better. It should. I hope so. Steelers fans saying, yeah, no, there's a lot of Steelers fans in Texas. Folks, again, appreciate you guys. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe. If you're not already subscribed here, hey, we welcome everybody. We started accepting Cowboys fans about a few months ago. So, again, we accept every fan base here. So, yeah, make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with Dr. Lay. This is what I do. I call games. So, yes, if you like the NFL, if you like college football, If you like Major League Baseball, this is the channel for you. So, yeah, make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with DrDelay. Let's go, Wilson. No more Hall. Yeah, I don't know. Again, Fields, 6 for 10, 28 yards. Just hasn't really been able to push it down the field. Hall, of course, 33 yards on 12 carries. I don't know. I think we'll get Wilson involved here. Or will. They will. I mean, I don't really have a dog in the fight. But yeah, I expect Wilson to probably get some more targets here. But yeah, again, feel free to comment down below as well. Talk about whatever you like. I try to respond to as many comments as possible. So yeah, don't be a stranger. Again, we are all football fans. We're all sports fans here. So again, just feel free to interact. Of course, try to keep it cordial if you can. I'm sure. I mean, for the most part, it has been. So I really do appreciate you guys for doing that. I'd say 99% of the comments on the channel have been very positive. But, of course, if I get toxic, then I guess that opens up the door, but still try not to be toxic. But, yeah, I'm only really toxic when it comes to my own Steelers, really. Need it for fantasy football. Oh, yeah. Fantasy football, definitely a big thing now. I myself, in one league, the league I've been in since 2013, I'm 5-0. Though I don't know. I think I'm going to lose this week. I have some key people on buys. So that's going to be a tough one. That's going to be a tough one for sure. All right, we're back. And again, the Broncos leading 10-9. The Jets have not played well, folks. But they're only down a point, and they have the ball. So go figure. Go figure that. They're showing the Broncos defense. They've been all over Fields. I'm not really a Fields guy, to be honest with you, but he has not really had any time to do anything. 1st and 10, ball at the 42. Fields under center, sending a man in motion. Fields play action, looking to his right, fires. It's gone at the 45, lowers the shoulder and pushed out of bounds around the 47-yard line. That was Andrew Beck, the fullback. It's good to see fullbacks making their way back into the NFL with how the NFL has changed. Went from the passing attack, and then, teams started kind of selling out. Everyone comes out of nickel now. Pretty much that's their base defense. And you know what? We're seeing the fullback make a return to the NFL. 2nd and 4, ball at the 47. Fields in the shotgun. Fields hands it off to Hall up the middle. He fights forward to about the 49-yard line. So it's about a yard short of the line to gain. So 3rd and 1 coming up for the Jets. Approaching the 7.5-minute mark here in the 3rd quarter. Again, the Broncos leading 10-9. Over the Jets, who have the ball. They're 1 for 8 on 3rd downs today. 3rd and 1. Fields under center. Fields going to keep it on the quarterback sneak. And I think he's going to get it. He did get the first down, by the way. Rich Eisen, of course, making a big deal about, hey, no one pushed him. That's just a classic quarterback sneak. That's how it should be. I'm tired of the tush push myself. I'm sure most people are, except Eagles fans. So 1st and 10, ball at the 40, 47? I can't really tell where that is. In the shotgun is Fields, so it's at the 48. Fields gets the snap, hands it off to Hall, up the middle, trying to bounce it outside, cuts it inside, and he's going to be brought down at the 44-yard line. That's a gain of 4. Approaching the 6.5-minute mark again. It's Broncos 10, Jets 9. The Jets have been pretty bad, but they're only down a point. And again, they get a little bit closer here. They could take the lead with another field goal. Second and 6. Fields hands it to Hall. Hall breaks a tackle in the backfield. Oh, he's surrounded by Broncos, and down he goes for a loss of 2 on the play. Man, the Broncos were all over it as soon as Fields handed it off to Hall. It was pretty much over. Hall had to make a guy miss as soon as he got the ball. He did. And then Hufanga, who missed the tackle, was able to recover and bring him down. And it's going to be 3rd and long. They're at the 46. They need to get to the 38 for a brand new set of downs. Fields drops back, looking to his left, fires. It is batted away. Pass intended for Wilson, but Surtain is all over it, and it falls incomplete. Jets O-line is terrible. It is. It's not good, folks. Nice play by Surtain. Oh, my goodness. He's so good. What a play. So nothing doing for the Jets. Might be a punt here if I had to guess. They are at the 45. So McNamara with the punt. Whenever he wants to punt it, I don't know. What the heck? All right, there he is. There's the punt, finally. Jeez, high punt. And that's going to be bounced at the 4 and recovered at the 3 by the Jets. So the Broncos will have to start way in their own territory, as they'll have again started off at the 3. That is just a great punt. Broncos have some pretty good. Yeah, no, they're really good defense. The Jets just aren't good. No, they aren't. Folks, again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure again to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already, folks. This is a growing channel. Over 1,000 subs in the last 10 weeks. That's 100 subs a week. We are moving up, definitely. Slowly but surely. That's not really slowly anymore, really. It's we're moving. So yeah, definitely subscribe to the channel if you're a sports fan. To NFL, college football, and MLB. This is what I do, folks. I call games. Of course, I'm going to be doing other games today as well. Starting off with my Steelers. That's going to be happening in about an hour and a half from now. Steelers and the Broncos. And then after that, I'll be doing Broncos and... Did I say Steelers and the Broncos? I said Steelers and Browns. And then Bengals and the Packers. And then Chiefs and the Lions. So yes, we're doing 4 games today. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully it's a good day. Hopefully it is. Hopefully the Steelers win too. That'll make it a little bit better going forward. But yeah, again, appreciate you guys hanging out. And again, I know there's a lot of competition out there for this morning slate. This morning game, pretty much. So again, appreciate that. I really do. Of course, feel free to chat down below. Talk about whatever you like. I try to respond to as many comments as I possibly can. Of course, there you go. If you want like a virus, there you go. Definitely click on that. But yeah, let me know what you think of the game. You know what you're thinking on just in, your fantasy, or you have any bold predictions today. I just realized I didn't have a poll up today. I'm sorry about that. I can still have a poll right now. Actually, give me a sec. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. Usually I have a poll. What the heck? All right, got a poll up. If you want to vote on it, there you go. Who you got? Broncos or the Jets? Feel free to vote. It is free to do so. It's also free to subscribe, folks. So again, make sure to like and subscribe if you're a sports fan. Even if you're not a sports fan, you can subscribe. Knicks in the shotgun. They're at their own 3. Receiver to left, receiver to the right. Knicks play action. Heavy pressure fires, and it is almost caught. A lot of contact there by Stevens. Oh, and there's a late flag. Stevens was all over. I believe that was Franklin on the intended target. Give him the good work. Thank you. Thank you, Lance. Appreciate the kind words, man. 2 votes in. The Broncos are who the people are saying are going to win. Again, there's a flag, and it's probably going to be pass interference. Two fouls by the offense. Wow. Pass interference on the offense. That penalty's declined. Holding. Offense. Oh, the penalty was in the end zone. The holding was in the end zone, and it's going to be a safety. Oh, my goodness. Wow. What a turn of events. The Jets have just taken the lead. Garrett Bowles with the holding call in the end zone. And then they did the pass interference, of course, on the Broncos. Unbelievable. The Jets have just taken the lead, and, of course, they're going to get the ball back. What a turn of events here. The score, it's 11-10. The Jets now lead 11-10. Wow. Again, there was a lot of pressure. The Broncos they caved. They just started grabbing. Well, that's how they drew it up. The Jets now lead. And they, of course, will get the ball back. Yeah, it's 11-10. Jeez, that is... Well, all right, the Broncos miscues allowed a turnover on the opening drive, allowed a 72-yard kick return, allowed a fake punt conversion, holding in the end zone, 6 penalties, 38 yards. The Broncos are clearly the better team today, but not on the scoreboard. That's all that matters. The Jets leading 11-10 over the Broncos. All right, here is the kickoff. Fielded at the 15. He's at the 20, the 25, the 30, and... he's brought down across the 35-yard line. What a turn of events. Again, a safety because of the holding penalty that occurred in the end zone. And, of course, we all thought there was going to be pass interference. There was a lot of contact. Turns out the Broncos receiver initiated it. And, of course, that was declined. They went ahead with the safety. Now, Nix is having a little chat here with the guy. With the guys, I guess, as Fields hands it off to Hall, spins for no reason, and he's going to be brought down at the line of scrimmage. As soon as Hall got the ball, he spun, and there's nobody around him. But, hey, he got back to the line of scrimmage, I guess. So 2nd and 10 coming up for the Jets. Well, that was just interesting. That was very much a big play. Now, can the Jets take advantage? Again, they have yet to even score a touchdown here. It's been all field goals. 3 field goals and a safety. 2nd and 10, ball to 36. Fields hands it off up the middle to Hall, up the middle, and he stumbles across the 40-yard line, brought down at the 41. As we cross the 4-minute mark here in the third quarter. Jets, of course, leading 11-10. I mean, it's been a one-sided affair, folks. But again, the Jets, it doesn't matter at the end of the day. All that matters is the points on the board. 3rd and 5, Fields in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the right, 1 receiver to the left, sending a man in motion. Fields drops back, looking over the middle. Now he's going to get... Oh, and he's contacted Hufanga with the sack. And the Jets will have to punt it away to the Broncos. But, of course, they have the lead, I guess. I mean, again, I'm sure they're happy with that. But, geez, again, the Jets' offense has looked pretty bad. The Broncos' defense all over the Jets. They have been... It has just been a... Yeah, it's just not been good for the Jets today. So, again, they're going to punt it away. There is the punt. Fair catch signal made at the 18-yard line. Mims, of course, had space. He kind of beats himself up over it. All right, well, hey, the Jets lead 11-10 with 2:41 left to go here in the third quarter. Just how we all thunk it, I'm sure. Folks, again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to leave a like and, of course, subscribe to the channel if you are a football fan, if you're a NFL fan, college football fan, MLB fan. This is what I do. I call games, folks. So, again, make sure to leave a like and, of course, subscribe to the channel for more play-by-play with DrDelay. This is what I do. I call games. Of course, again, I have a big slate today. I got the Steelers-Browns after this, and then the Bengals-Packers, and then the Lions and the Chiefs. So, again, a lot of games being called today on this channel. Make sure, again, to subscribe if you consider yourself a sports fan. It's a fast-growing channel, folks. Over 1,000 subs in our last 10 weeks. We are moving at a very good pace, and we are well on our way to something special here. So, yeah, definitely subscribe. Be a part of the growth. Be a part of speeding up the process of getting this channel to where it definitely will be. Definitely would, though, of course, speed up the process and that. But, again, appreciate you guys for clicking on the live stream. Really does help out the channel a lot. Again, I know there's a lot of competition out there covering this game. So, again, I appreciate that. You know, I know Football Nation's doing it and stuff like that. So, yeah, and he's, of course, really big. And then there's others, of course. But, yeah, again, appreciate you guys so much. Of course, feel free to chat down below. Talk about whatever you like. I try to respond to as many comments. And I do have a poll in the comments as well. Feel free to vote in that. The Broncos leading in the poll. I just put it up just a few moments ago. I forgot. I usually put it up at the beginning of the game. I literally was rushing getting in here this morning. Now it's actually 78%. So 2 votes coming in. 78% believe the Broncos will win. 28%. Well, geez, now it's going back and forth. 70%. You guys are voting now. So, yes, make sure to vote. It is free to do so. Again, it's also free to subscribe to the channel, folks. It really is. I promise. No bill will be sent to you. Now we're just kind of waiting to get back into it. Waiting to get back from commercial break. Good morning, Dr. The voice sounds better. Hopefully you got... Oh, thank you, David. Yes, I'm very sorry about last night. Yeah, that was a disaster. I did not get a lot of rest, but I got enough, I guess. I got about 5 hours. I don't know. Something... I don't know. It's just a lot of stuff happening, I guess. So I just couldn't really sleep a lot. But I slept enough. I did sleep, though. 1st and 10. Nix is in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Nix drops back, looking to his left. Heavy pressure, fires, and it's going to hit the turf. Incomplete. There's really nobody in the area except some Jets. So 2nd and 10 coming up for the Broncos. Again, the Broncos finding themselves down after they've really dominated all game. This is just really interesting. Really interesting. Again, the Jets have just looked terrible. But all that matters is the final score, folks. All right, 2nd and 10. Ball at the 18. Nix hands it off up the middle. Oh, and he's stuffed at the line. And the Jets defense rising up. Maui Goa with the tackle. Dobbins has also had a rough day. Only 9 carries, 19 yards. Nix is still the leading rusher with 26 on 3 carries. David pulling for the Broncos. 3rd and 10. Ball at the 18. They need to get to the 28 for a brand new set of downs. Nix Hands it off. Up the middle, and he's not going to get much. An interesting play call there on 3rd and 10. Pretty conservative, if you ask me. Who was that? That was Adam Prentice, the fullback. Gain of 3, and again, the Broncos will punt. Peyton talking to Nick's like, hey, did you hear that correctly? He's like, yeah. Like, oh, okay. I guess it was on me, I guess. I don't think that's actually what was said there, but we can just guess. Crawshaw is ready to punt it away for the Broncos. There's the snap, and here is the punt. Oh, what a punt. Fielded at the 17. He's at the 20. Oh, and a good tackle in the open field as he's brought down at the 24. What a punt. How much was that punt? 61-yard punt. Jeez, these guys just boot it now. I'm telling you, they put something in the balls. There's no way. There is no way. Looks like they're not heading to commercial. That's always good. Yeah, this game running a little bit late, to be honest with you. Started at 8:30, already at 10:46. So they're going to need to really push it here. If they want to get this done by the opening window. So about 1:03 left to go here in the third quarter. Again, the Jets leading 11-10. Nobody with over 100 yards of anything except for Bo Nix. It's been that type of game. 1st and 10. Fields in the shotgun. Fields drops back, looking over the middle, fires. It's caught by Wilson at the 27. Of course, Surtain was all over him, so he didn't have any chance to really break free at all. And the fact that he even caught this was amazing. Again, he initially caught it. Surtain jars it loose, and Wilson had to kind of just, juggle a little bit and then make the catch. Tim Wyatt go over the Broncos. Good to see you, Tim. 2nd and 7 as we approach 30 seconds left here in the third quarter. Fields in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the right, 2 tight ends in tight to the left. Sending a man in motion. Fields drops back, looking over the middle. It fires. It's caught. Oh! And Wilson fumbles the ball. And it's recovered by Denver. Are they going to say it was a fumble or a... Oh, my goodness. They're going to have to look at it to see if it was a catch. If he made a football move. There is a flag down. And that could be huge as well. Illegal shift offense. Penalties declined. Result of the play is a first down, Denver. Of course, they're going to have to take a look at it to make sure that it was a catch. So again, Wilson with the catch. And then Surtain just jarring the ball loose. Oh man. I think it's a fumble, if I had to be honest with you. I'm thinking that's what it is. I'm thinking it is. I mean, it's Surtain, of course, again, he's so good. He's been after that football all day long. Now, whoever they're talking to, Walt Anderson, is that the actual head referee guy, Walt Anderson? He's saying no. So, I mean, that could be huge. If the actual head referee guy is saying no, then I guess it's going to be a no. Looks like Surtain's getting back on the field. Yep, they already kind of know it. The Jets are already coming back on the field with their offense. Wow. I mean, that's a tough one. That is a tough one, folks. I'm not going to lie. He took 2 steps. But I guess he didn't make a full football move, which, again, how stupid is that? But it is what it is. So it's going to be, it's just going to be an incomplete pass now, as the call has been overturned. Peyton is pretty furious on the sideline, and I don't blame him. So it's going to be 3rd and 6 coming up for the Jets. 19 seconds left to go. Don't make it 21 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. They're at the 28. They'll need to get to the 34 for a brand new set of downs. Fields in the shotgun, trips to the left to one receiver to the right. Fields gets the snap, looking to his left. Now over the middle, heavy pressure, and down he goes. His helmet came off. Sack. The Jets have just been doing that all day. They just don't. They can't protect the quarterback. They can't block for the running back. The O-line has been non-existent. Good coverage as well. Wow, that is just brutal. Let's see here. And all these dang bots coming in. Let's see. Sure looked like he caught it and took 2 steps. Always thought that was a football move. I know. I completely agree, John, but that's the NFL now. It's dumb. Folks, again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. This is what I do, folks. I call games. So, again, if you like the NFL, if you like college football and MLB, make sure to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with DrDelay. It's a growing channel, folks. We are a growing channel, folks. 1,000 subs in the last 10 weeks. That's 100 subs a week. We are moving on up very, very fast. So, again, make sure to subscribe. And this is just the beginning. Soon it'll be like 100 subs a day. I'm telling you, it'll be moving very, very fast very soon. Definitely help that process and speed it up by definitely subbing. It's free to do so. Again, this is what I do. If you like the style that I offer, which is pretty much the traditional broadcast, definitely sub to the channel. And of course, again, I try to respond to as many comments as possible, so don't be a stranger in the comment section. We're all football fans, and of course, we're probably all going to disagree. We all have our own thoughts and opinions. We all have our teams, but it is always a pleasure to talk to you guys. For the most part, I would say 99% of commenters have been very positive, so I do appreciate you guys. Again, just one, giving me a chance to call the game for you, but two, also, again, if you want to go ahead and comment down below, again, I'll try to talk to you. I don't mind. Of course, I'll prioritize the game first, but again, in those little brief moments, again, I can chat with you guys up. I do have a poll in the comments. Feel free to vote on it. 73% of you guys have the Broncos winning. 27% have the Jets winning. Roblox with Isaac. Do you want the Broncos to win? I don't have any desire to see anybody win other than the Steelers, if that makes any sense. I'm here just to call the game, man. You know, that's kind of what I do. I don't comment on games. You know, if you're like, hey, who do you think's going to win, or who do you want to win? You know, when I'm calling the game, I try to not say it. Now, if I'm not calling the game, you want to ask me opinion on the Panthers, Cowboys, that's fine. You know, stuff like that. But now, if I'm calling the game, I'm just a broadcaster. I know nothing. Glad I took out Breece Hall in my fantasy today. The running backs today have done nothing. Appreciate, though, the comment there, Isaac, though. Appreciate you, man. But, yeah, no, I cannot really give an opinion on it, man. I have nothing there. There is the punt. It's fielded. Fair caught, actually, at the 26. So the Broncos will take over at their... Actually, I don't know where they punted it to. The 26, I want to say. So Walt Anderson, they're interviewing him. Pretty terrible explanation, in my opinion. So he's got to complete the process of the 2 steps, even though he already did. They're ignoring the first step that he made. They're ignoring the 2 steps that he already had, or the 2 feet on the ground. I don't know. Kurt Warner just saying that's as close as you can get right there, but it is what it is. All right, 1st and 10 for the Broncos. As we're just now beginning the 4th quarter here. Game running a little bit late. It is what it is, though. Nix under center, receiver to left, 2 tight ends in tight. Nix hands it off to Dobbins, up the middle, plowing forward, and is brought down at the 29-yard line. That's a gain of 4. They're talking about how really both teams haven't really taken deep shots, and I completely agree. I mean, you look at the stats here. Fields 8 for 14, 38 yards. I mean, that is just not good. And Nix 15 for 22, 125. Again, that's less than 10 yards completion, folks. So that is, again, he's not taking the deep shots. 2nd and 6, ball at the 29. Nix hands it off up the middle. Oh, and he's met at the line of scrimmage, and then pile drive to the ground. Jeez, Who was that? Was that Sherwood on the tackle? That was McLaughlin on the carry. Walt Anderson has money on the Jets. I don't know about that, but Walt Anderson, he's an idiot. I can tell you that. Terrible, terrible ref whenever he was reffing, and now, of course, he's in charge, so that's bad. 3rd and 6, Nix drops back, steps up, fires. It's batted at the line, incomplete. Oh, man, the Jets defense looking much better today. They're looking like the Jets defense that everyone was saying, hey, that's what we got. That's who we have. You really hadn't seen it all year, but today they're looking much better, as that's going to be a 3-and-out for the Broncos. This is like the opposite of what the Chiefs-Lions game will be tonight. Yeah, possibly. I don't know. I don't know if I... Do we see a high-scoring game tonight? I don't know. I'm thinking like 27-23 tonight, to be honest with you. Here is the punt. And that's fielded at the 20. He's at the 25. He's at the 30, 35, and brought down at the 39. That's a good return. Oh, man, look at this. Another penalty, folks. If you like penalties and field goals, this was the game for you. Chiefs Lions will be a shootout. Okay. Well, hey, I guess I'll be in the minority there. I don't know. It's going to be a holding on the Jets. So that's going to be it's going to be 10 yards from where the fair catch was made. So I don't even remember where he caught it from, but that's going to back him up 10. So 11-10 is your score. Jets leading over the Broncos with, again, plenty of time left. 13-31 left to go here in the fourth quarter. They're actually going to mark it at the 10. Jeez, Folks, again, make sure to like and subscribe as I continue to struggle in adjusting my mic here. Again, this is what I do. I call games. So, again, if you like what you are listening to, if you like the style that I offer, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Again, it's a growing channel, folks. We are definitely moving on up in the football world. Really, again, the sports world. I cover baseball, MLB as well. But, again, I do cover, obviously, the NFL. I got 4 games today for the NFL. Again, obviously, this one, the Steelers-Browns. And then Packers Bengals, and then Chiefs Lions. I'll be back tonight. So, yeah, I'll be on here pretty much all day. So, again, make sure to like and subscribe. If you consider yourself a sports fan and join a very fast-growing channel, we are definitely rising on up. So, definitely subscribe to the channel if you are a sports fan. It's completely free, by the way. I know some of you guys are like, well, subscribing, I don't really want to have a subscription and pay anything. Money's kind of tight. No, I totally understand that. I totally get it. That's why it is free. It is free to do so. You don't have to pay me anything. You do not have to do it. The Jets have had 500 coaches and still the same old mistakes. Yeah, they definitely aren't that great. Rex Ryan was one of the better coaches. Rex Ryan really was good. I actually enjoyed Rex Ryan. I like the fact that he wouldn't, what do you say? He wouldn't kiss Belichick's rings or something like that. No, I liked Rex Ryan. Definitely an old school coach that I like. I like the old school coaches. I don't know if you guys heard about that. The John Gannon, he pushed his running back in the pads or something like that, and then he got fined $100,000 for it. Like, hey, it's so. That's just lame, in my opinion. Coaches can't coach anymore. You know? I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's ridiculous. I don't think there weren't many people that defended the running back or whatnot, or said like, oh, well, you know, if he puts his hands on me, I'm going to punch him. Like, okay, well, I guess you've never played. You never played in high school, because that happened to everybody. I mean, coaches were just grabbing your face mask, doing all that stuff. That's just the way football is. It's tough. Anyway, 1st and 10. Fields is in the shotgun. He's going to hand it off to Hall. Up the middle. Makes the guy miss. Oh, and he stumbles and falls down after a gain of 3. Just want the Jets to get the first. Oh, yeah, the Jets again. 0-5. And they look 0-5 today for sure. But, hey, they have the lead. That's all that matters. Ridiculous. He got fined for that. Yeah, it was. It was pretty ridiculous. All right, 2nd and 7, ball at the 13. Fields in the shotgun, receiver to left, receiver to the right. Tight end in tight. Fields hands it off to Hall. Spin move. Oh, what a spin move at the 15. Oh, he's at the 20 and toppled over at the 21. Nice move by Hall, making the guy miss. And, of course, picking up the first down. Brand new set of downs for the Jets. What a spin move. Wow. Now, here's a question for you guys. If the Jets go down and score a touchdown, which would be their first touchdown of the game, do they go for 2? They would be up 17-10 after they score a touchdown. They go for 2. It would be a 2-score game. 1st and 10. Fields going to keep it on the RPO. He's at the 25 and runs out of bounds, pretty much right there at the 25. So that's a gain of 4. I'm actually not opposed to that. Make it a 2-score game. Sutton here having a little chat with Nix on the sideline. 2nd and 6. Fields in the shotgun. Hall to his left. Receivers to each side. He's going to hand it off to Hall. Hall trying to find something, and he can't. He can't find anything except a bunch of Broncos, as that's going to be just a gain of 1. They ought to. I would. What do they have to do? Lose? I know. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, no, I would completely. I would go for 2. So 3rd and 5. Fields is in the shotgun. They need to get to the 31 for a brand new set of downs. He's at the 26. Fields drops back, looking to his right. Steps up, is going to take off and run. He's going to dive forward. Oh, I think he's a little short. He didn't slide, but he dove a little too soon, and he's going to be a yard short. Their D has been groovy too. Makes it even more. Yeah, no. Broncos defense is really good. Yep. So, yeah, they're going to mark him short. And, again, he was short. So, it's 4th and 1. They're at their own 30. This would be definitely interesting, folks, if they went for it. Now there's a stoppage on the field. So the Jets are going to call timeout. I guess they're going to talk it over, folks. So 10:23 left to go here in the fourth quarter. The Jets, of course, leading 11-10. They have a big situation here. It's 4th and 1 at their own 30. It's a big down. It is. I would be surprised if they went for it. Kurt Warner agrees. Folks, again, we have a poll. Feel free to let your voice be heard. Right now, it's Jets 11, Broncos 10. Who wins? Broncos with 68% of the vote. The Jets, of course, with 32% of the vote. So despite the way it's been looking, I mean, the Jets, of course, have not looked good today, but they find themselves leading. The Broncos still with the bigger percentage of the vote. So the Jets called timeout on 4th and 1 at their own 30, And they're going to punt it away. That is just a waste of a timeout. All right, here's the punt by McNamara. Nice punt. Fair caught at the 26. So, yeah, I don't really understand that one. That's a 44-yard. Okay, a little bit less than I thought. So, 44-yard punt. And the Broncos will take over at their own 26. So, yeah, it made no sense. Why waste the time out there when you're just going to punt it anyway? It's just 5 yards. Yo, what's up, Jacob? How's it going? Let me guess, Wilson isn't doing anything for the Jets. Not really his fault, Jacob. Not really his fault. The Jets are just bad. They are not looking good. Folks, again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to leave a like and, of course, subscribe to the channel for more play-by-play with DrDelay. This is what I do. I call games. So, yeah, no, if you are a sports fan here, definitely like and subscribe for more play-by-play with DrDelay. This is what I do, folks. If you like the NFL, if you like college football, and you like the MLB, make sure to subscribe. That's pretty much what I do on the channel. So definitely sub. Again, after this, I'll take a mini break, but then I got Browns and the Steelers. Right after this, of course, I'm a Steelers fan. We're going to be covering every Steelers game this year. And then, of course, after that, it's Bengals and the Packers in the afternoon. And then tonight, I have the Lions and the Chiefs. I'm stretching here. I've been sitting in this chair for 2.5 hours. It gets a little old. But yeah, make sure again to sub. Again, it's a sports channel, folks, and we're growing at a really fast rate. So definitely speed up the process and subscribe to the channel. It's completely free to do so, folks. Same old Jets making same old mistakes. Yep, pretty much. It's almost the Knicks. Oh, man, yeah, I guess so. I'm not really much of an NBA guy myself. I think they had a good year last year, though, did they not? If I recall. I could be wrong. That may have been 2 years ago. It all kind of blends together right now for me when it comes to the NBA. I don't know. I don't really, I don't really watch much anymore. It's just not fun to me. Now, I do like college basketball. So, when college basketball hits here, whenever football season is concluded and we're waiting for baseball season to start, hey, I'll be doing college basketball. That is fun. That is actually very fun. But NBA, I'm good. I don't know. I'm just not an NBA guy anymore. All right, Bo Nix. He's been stuck at 125 since the first half. He's 0 for 3 here in the second half. It's not been good. If you like penalties and field goals, this is the game for you. Oh, and punts. That's also a big thing today. 1st and 10 at the 26. Nix in the pistol. He's going to keep it to his, and he's going to roll to his right. Pump fakes, fires, and that is going to be out of bounds, incomplete. So 2nd and 10 coming up for the Broncos. Rob, good morning to you as well. Good morning. All right, you Scottish folks. Yeah, that's terrible. Time for a sweat job. Wait, what in the world? Okay, well, I got a bunch of bots coming in here now. Biggest game versus Belarus Scotland has ever had. I guess this is for World Cup qualifying. 2nd and 10, ball at the 26. Yeah, I'd pull for Scotland there. As Nix drops back, steps up, fires. It is caught at the 35 and brought down at the 37. That is a brand new set of downs for the Broncos. That's Bo Nix's first completion since the first half. It has been a rough second half for not only the Broncos and the Jets, but really football fans that have had to watch this game. Again, penalties, punts, and field goals. That is the trio that is dominating this game. As Nix hands it off to Harvey up the middle, and he's going to fall down at the 40-yard line. So that's a gain of 3 for the Broncos. This game is going to come down to one big play, like a 60-yard run or pass, or a bad turnover. Most likely the latter. I was thinking the latter there. Yep, I would agree. I would agree with that one, Michael, for sure. All right, 2nd and 8. Ball at the 40. Nix in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the left, 1 receiver to the right, sending a man in motion. That is Harvey. Nix drops back, looking to his right, swings it out to Harvey. Harvey cuts inside, spinning. Oh, and he's blown up by the third Jet there. Oh, he couldn't get anything. Made the first guy miss, spun around the second, and as soon as he turned around, boom, another guy right there in his face, bringing him down. Nothing doing there. 3rd and 8 coming up for the Broncos. Just a swing pass, trying to make something happen. They need to get to the 48, folks, for a brand new set of downs. Actually, 48 and a third, I should say. Nix is in the shotgun. Nix drops back, looking to his left, fires. It's caught at the 45. Oh, he's at the 50, 45, 40, 35, and brought out of bounds at the 34. That was Mims on the catch. Gain of 26 yards. And just like that, the Broncos are in Jets territory. Everyone's rooting for Scotland. We got a lacrosse game. Oh, yeah, lacrosse, yeah. Hope the Jets win because my team plays in the AFC West. The Raiders. 1st and 10, hands it off up the middle, and Dobbins has a nice carry. He's brought down at the 26. I named him for you because there's only one team out there that really stinks right now. Sorry, Rob. I totally understand. I have a lot of Raiders. Believe it or not, I'm kind of shocked, I kind of, obviously doing this, you kind of like talk to many people. But a surprising a lot of Raiders fans that have, been constant and, just making their voices heard. So that's interesting. 2nd and 2. Hands it off to Dobbins up the middle, and he's got the first down as he's brought down at the 20-yard line. Of course, now Broncos fans, if you're here, you're like, oh, the Raiders. Oh, my gosh. Yeah. But no, for some reason, a lot of Raiders fans. And I haven't really covered a lot of Raiders or just, well, I guess I covered a lot of the NL West, so maybe that's what it is. Giants, Dodgers, Padres, Diamondbacks, which, Diamondbacks aren't there in California, but you know what I'm saying. 1st and 10, Nix is in the shotgun. He's by himself, trips to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Nix drops back, looking to his right, fires. It's caught at the 15 and pushed out of bounds close to the 10-yard line. That's where they needed to get to a brand new set of downs. Interesting to see where they're going to mark it. They're going to give him the first down. Patriots are a breakout team this year. Oh, yeah, I know. I completely agree. What did I have them at? I think I said they were a year away. 7 and 10. I had them going 7 and 10, and I was thinking next year they would be a playoff team for sure. But, yeah, they are ahead of schedule. 1st and goal at the 9. Nix is under center. Nix rolling to his left, fires it straight into the turf, incomplete. What in the world was that? I don't know what the heck that was. I don't know. Rich Eisen saying it was a great play by the Jets, but I think he just flat out misreleased it. Yeah, the Jets plus 7.5. Trending in the right direction there, Nick. Definitely trending in the right direction. So unless they just get blown out here in the final 6 minutes, you should be good. Folks, again, if you want to click that virus, go ahead right there. 2nd and goal, hands it off up the middle to Dobbins. Dobbins breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle, but then he just finds a wing of Jets there. That's a loss of 2 there on the play. Good spread if it holds. Oh yeah, that's a good spread right there. Greg wants Nix to run it in. But right now, again, it's going to be 3rd and goal, and I'm going to say it's about at the 10-yard line. What are they going to mark it? The 9? They're going to say he got nothing there? I thought he lost a yard. 3rd and goal. Yeah, okay, at the 10. What the heck? Nix is in the shotgun. Trips to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Nix takes the snap, looking to his left, fires to the end zone. It is incomplete. The pass was a little bit out of bounds. Sutton was the intended receiver. And Peyton doesn't look happy and that'll bring out the field goal unit. A lot of money on Blue Jays and Lions, folks. Be careful. No guarantees in sports. Oh, yeah. Hey, if the money is one way, then definitely go the other way. That's the rule. Because the bookies always win, folks. Keep that in mind. What's up, Doctor? How's it going? Chris, good to see you. How am I feeling? I'm feeling okay. I got about 5 hours of sleep last night. The kick is up. The kick is good. Right down the middle. And the Broncos have taken a 13-11 lead with 5:06 remaining here in the fourth quarter. So be able to pay the bills. Hey, that's all that matters. Wise words. Oh, it is. Raider Nation is a fan of DrDelay. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Rob. I appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but for some reason, I think it's just the Raiders. The Raiders fans mention that they're Raiders fans, and they're very proud of that. They might stink, so I respect the heck out of that. The Raiders fans, they might have struggled the last 2 decades, but they are very proud of their team, and you just don't really see that much anymore. That's pretty cool. Money was on Denver today. Oh, interesting. Well, the spread though was what, 6.5 or something? I can't remember. The game is so close to watch. It is close. I don't know if it's the best game I've ever seen. I would say, I think big games are scripting. Yeah, I do personally. But I still watch because I'm a clown. All right. And I've also made it my whole identity. I was raised to be a football fan. I've been playing NFL 2K2 on the Sega Dreamcast since I was like 6. So, yeah, football is my thing. So, folks, again, make sure to subscribe to the channel. It's completely free to do so. As he kicks it off, fielded at the 5. He's at the 10, the 15, the 20, 25, 30, tripped up. Oh, the ball comes loose, but he may have been down. There's still, no one's recovered the ball. Now the Jets do, but again, I think he was down. Runner was down. So, yes, the Jets will take over. Very lucky. He is, in fact, down there. Raiders have the logo. Oh, yeah, the Raiders have a very nice, it's classic. It's such a good logo. Sega was the beginning of parlays. Well, I don't know much about that, but that sounds neat. You ever played on PlayStation? Oh, yeah, I have a PlayStation. I had a PlayStation 2, 3, and 4. 1st and 10, ball at the 33. Fields hands it off up the middle. This is Hall trying to find something, but he can't. Finds a bunch of Broncos. No gain on the play. Again, the Jets, all they need is a field goal, and they haven't scored a touchdown at all today. So, looking like, how do they get the 11? Well, three field goals and a safety, and the safety was a holding call by the Broncos, of course, in the end zone. 2nd and 10, ball at the 33. Fields in the shotgun. Fields drops back, looking to his left, fires. It is incomplete. Pass was thrown behind Wilson. Was just not a good throw. Wilson was open in the out route there, but again, the throw was behind him. Got a hand on it, but again, that was way behind. I don't know how in the world. In fact, that Wilson even got a hand on it. That kind of saved a potential, well, no, I wouldn't say it saved a potential interception there, but just not a good throw. 3 and out, Denver scores, then game ends. Yeah. 3rd and 10. Ball at the 33. They need to get to the 43. Fields in the shotgun. Heavy pressure already. And Fields trying to escape, and down he goes. He took a beating. He took 2 big hits. And the Jets will have to punt it away. Wilson frustrated on the scene. Oh, yeah, Wilson is ticked. Wilson is such a great player, and he wants to win. And Fields doing a good job trying to just break out of the sack, but just unbelievable. If they scripted a game like this, the editors need to... Yeah. Oh, man, that's going to be bounced at the 35-30, 25-20. Oh, what a bounce. Oh, the Jets with a heck of a bounce there. All right, 3.5 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. The Broncos will have the ball, and they lead 13-11 over the Jets. Old Pittsburgh quarterback, but he's struggling a bit. Yeah, oh yeah, Fields, well, yeah, you look at the stats, you think he played terrible, and he really didn't play good. But the offensive line is terrible, folks. You can, it's terrible for Fields. Folks, again, before you guys head out today, make sure, again, to like and subscribe. Subscribe to the channel. Again, it's a fast-growing sports channel, folks. As Nix hands it off up the middle to Dobbins. Dobbins up the middle, and he's going to fight forward for a gain of about 3 as he's brought down at the 19-yard line. But, yes, right after this, I'll be doing Steelers-Browns, and then I'm doing Packers-Bengals, and then Lions-Chiefs. 4 games today, folks. We are all in. We are going to make this channel something special. Again, it's a growing channel, folks. So definitely subscribe to the channel. Michael, I'm doing both. Doing the Packers game today. Yeah, I know, right? The Packers are 2-0 when I call games. And then 0-1-1 when I don't. But they are playing the Bengals today, so that's going to kind of inflate the 2-0. It should. I mean, if they lose that, then wow. There was a timeout there by the Jets, by the way, if you're wondering what the heck was going on. So 3:25 left to go here in the fourth quarter. The Jets, again, they had to burn a timeout earlier. It was really dumb. It was a 4th and 1, then they were just waiting, and then they decided to call a timeout. Were they going for it? They weren't. Then they punted. So they should have just taken the 5-yard penalty and then punted anyway. 2nd and 7. Ball at the 19. Nix in the shotgun. Trips to the left. One tight end in tight. Nix hands it off. This is Mims. Breaks a tackle in the backfield. He's going to dive forward for a loss of 2. That's really all he could have done there. Again, the blocking today for both teams has been pretty bad. And that is going to be the final timeout for the Jets. Just the end around that didn't really work. Let's see. You're a madman. Yeah, I know. Pretty crazy. Cardinals over Colts. Hey, I'm for it. Sunday Fun Day with DrDelay. Well, again, I wouldn't tell. I wouldn't. Again, you guys do what you want to do. I'm just letting you guys know. Hey, I'll be here in case you guys do want to have coverage all day of games that you want to know what's happening or whatnot. Just want to talk football while I call a game. Feel free to stick around. Yeah, no, I need to. We're definitely going to kick it up into another gear here on the channel when it comes to Saturdays and Sundays. So, yeah. 3rd and 9. Ball at the 17. Nix drops back. Looking. Heavy pressure. Steps up. Oh, and he's going to go down. Sack. Jermaine Johnson with the sack, and the Jets may get a chance after all to potentially steal one from the Broncos. Kyler Murray's out for the Colts. Oh, never mind. NFL bots, yeah, they're annoying. They are very annoying. All right, yeah, again, Nick's just looking down the field. Again, there's nothing there. Nothing there at all. So the Broncos, again, will punt it away. Of course, this guy is a boots. There is the punt. And that's going to be sent to the 30-yard line. He's at the 35. He's at the 40. And tiptoes out of bounds at the 43. So that's not too bad. You just need about, I would say, 30 yards. And then that's pretty much a guaranteed 3. Sunday Fun Day, totally. It is that vibe that everyone is tired. Weather is perfect. Everyone just wants to chill. Yeah. Hopefully it's a good day for the channel. Folks, again, make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with DrDelay. Again, I know you're probably tired of that, but, hey, no one else promotes me, so I got to promote myself. So, again, if you like sports, you are definitely subscribing and joining this fast-growing channel. It is completely free to subscribe, folks. 1st and 10 at the 43. Fields is in the shotgun. Fields, oh, he fumbles the snap, but Hall picks it up, and he's at the 45 and brought down at the 50. Heads up by Breece Hall to be right there. Oh, my goodness. Fields, again, fumbling the snap, but Hall Heads-up play to pick it up. Oh, the snap was terrible. Oh, my gosh. What the heck was the center doing? No wonder Fields fumbled it. That was bad. That was low and to the left. It's pretty good getting these 9:30. Yeah. Most games are on Fox. Yeah, I don't think I'm covering one on Fox, actually. I think I'm covering everything is on, well, this is on NFL. Then the two games in the normal time slots are at CBS. And then I'm doing NBC tonight, of course. Yeah, I know, right? It's crazy. Folks, again, make sure, again, to like and subscribe. We're at the 2-minute warning. Folks, the Broncos leading 13-11. Again, feel free to vote in the poll. I do have a poll. Who wins? Broncos, of course, with the lead, 13-11, with 2 minutes to go. But, I mean, the Jets have the ball, and they're at midfield with just 2 minutes to go. Broncos leading with 68%. The Jets at 32%. So, again, appreciate you guys. Again, make sure to like and subscribe before you go today. Again, all it is another sports channel, folks. We're all sports fans. So definitely subscribe to the channel because we are definitely growing. We really are. I'm very pleased with it. It's given me hope that, hey, this might be something very special. Might be able to do this for a living. Just calling games and talking sports would be pretty cool. I got to work on my truck today. Can't watch the game, so I'll definitely be happy. Okay, gotcha. I gotcha, man. Yeah, for the Packer game, yep. Yeah, no, that should be I'm expecting a Packers win. I would think that's fair. By most people would probably expect Packers over the Bengals, but the Packers, again, haven't won a game since, that early Thursday night? What was that, September like 14th or something? But yes, folks, make sure to subscribe to the channel. It is free, I promise. No bill will be sent to you. No bill will be sent to you. And we're still in commercial break. Jeez, But yeah, like I said, again, covering a Steelers-Browns game right after this. And then Bengals-Packers right after that. And then hopefully a nice break. And then we head out and cover the Lions and the Chiefs. The Chiefs looking to avoid a 2-4 start. Would that be? That'd be something. That would be something if they went 2-4. Nick, I'm assuming you liked it. So, again, thank you for the like, sir. Appreciate it. Tomorrow is Jerry Jones' birthday. He's 83 tomorrow. Oh, wow. He's getting old. For one rare time, I'm pulling for the Bengals by rooting for the Flacco sweep. Oh, man. I don't know if I would do that. I'm pulling for the Packers myself. Kind of. I mean, I can't actually. I kind of just messed up there. I'm not supposed to reveal who I'm pulling for. But obviously, as a Steelers fan, I feel like that should be implied. All right, 2nd and 3. Ball at the 50. Fields in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the right, 1 receiver to the left. Fields hands it off to Hall. Up the middle. Trucks a guy, but then is tackled just across the line to gain. He will have a first down. That's a gain of 3 on the play as Nick Folk is warming up on the sideline. Denver calling their first of 3 timeouts. You expect to see them call their timeouts here. It's NFL history, I guess. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Would be nice to see Flacco play. I don't know. That is kind of my childhood. He was towards the end. I mean, he came in, I believe, in 2008, so I was 11, 12 years old. Definitely pulling for the older generation of quarterbacks. Except for Stafford. He's the only one I don't pull for some reason. It is what it is. 1st and 10, ball at the 47. Fields in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Fields takes a snap. Heavy pressure. Steps up. Oh, and that was a mistake because the Broncos are all over him. Sack. Can't wait for the Jets to win by 1. I don't know. They just took a sack there. Watch Flacco bust everyone's parlay today. Oh, yeah. In the end, this was scripted. Oh, yeah, for sure. Fox, Seattle, and Blue Jays. Yeah, I won't be covering that one. I'm torn on who to cheer for in the Chiefs game. I'll just be going for the tie, I guess. Oh, yeah, that would be tough. 2nd and 15, ball at the 49. Fields drops back, fires. It's caught at the 45. Wilson with the catch extending. And he's going to be brought down at the 44-yard line. So the Broncos, I believe, call their second timeout. That starts, I think, at 7 today, I think. When does that start? Yeah, 7 o'clock tonight, so the same time as Sunday night football. 7 o'clock. Yeah, 8 o'clock Eastern. Yeah, 7 o'clock Central, sorry. I'm in the Central time zone, folks. My bad. All right, again, there was a timeout there, so it's going to be 3rd and 8 for the Jets. The Broncos have one more timeout. If the Jets get a first down, the Jets will pretty much control the rest of this game. They control what they do. If they don't, the Broncos they will likely have a shot to take the lead. They need to get to the 36 for a brand new set of downs. Heavy pressure. Fields fires. It is caught. Oh, he dropped it. Oh, Wilson had it. Just couldn't hang on. Hufanga laid the smack down on him. The throw wasn't necessarily that great, but Wilson did a great job of trying to make the catch. Had him wide open and just, again, was a little bit late with the ball and a little bit behind. And Wilson just couldn't hang on. Hufanga with the big hit. How are the Jets not dead? I don't know, Nate. They are somehow still here. What's the hardest sports to script? I don't know. I don't know if the NHL. I don't know. I don't really know much about. I don't really watch much hockey. I don't know. I don't know if that is scripted. I don't know if that one is already predetermined or not. 4th and 8. They're going to go for it. Oh, man, they need to get to the 36. This is the game, folks. Fields drops back. Heavy pressure, fires. Oh, and he's going to go down. Sack. He pump faked. He fooled the cameraman and me. And that is going to do it. They didn't want to go with the 62-yard attempt. Instead, they went for it, and they got a sack. And that is going to be your ball game, folks. That is... Well, this game finally ends. Let's just say that. Again, the Jets were not good today, folks. I'm not trying to hate because, I'm not. I'm just letting you know how it was. It was bad. The Jets only with, what the heck? The Jets only with 82 yards of total offense. 248 yards for the Broncos. The Jets only had 1.4 yards per play. The Broncos 4.5. Those are not great numbers. As Knicks will take a knee. So tried the field goal. I honestly thought they were going to try the field goal, but Nick Folk, he's a little bit older, so I guess that's why. Looking at some of the stats here, we can look at the stats here. Bo Nix, 19 for 30, 174 and a touchdown. Justin Fields, 9 for 17, 45 yards, 9 sacks. He was sacked 9 times. That is just, I'm telling you, it was just a bad, horrible. The offensive line for the Jets is horrible. I mean, again, everyone was blaming Rodgers last year, but what the heck is that? What the heck is that? Only 3 yards a carry. Unbelievable. Of course, the Broncos only had 3 yards a carry as well. But all right, folks, make sure, again, before you go, to leave a like and, of course, subscribe to the channel. Again, thank you very much, Denny, for your kind words. Again, yeah, I know, 82 yards. That was bad. Congratulations to those of you that are Broncos fans or won your bets or parlays or sports bets or whatever it is. And again, I will be back in about 20 minutes for Browns and the Steelers. So again, make sure to like and subscribe, folks. It doesn't cost you anything to do so. It really doesn't. It is completely free. And of course, again, we are a rising sports channel. So all it does is just put more sports in your YouTube feed, folks. I feel like that's a win for everybody here. But all right, I will see you a little bit later. Again, I'll be on in 20 minutes. You guys all have a great rest of your Sunday. If I don't see you again, thank you again for just tuning in, giving me a chance to call this one. That's all I could ask for. Hopefully I won you over, though, and you subscribe to the channel. Again, I call games. I'll see you in about 20. Y'all take care. Peace.